Go.
Alright, welcome back to Black Clover, the continuation where we unfortunately had to leave off partway through a combat. So,
we're not doing
Yeah.
recaps. Fuck you. If anyone else doesn't know what this is, you can just rewatch it. I upload these in bulk anyway.
Yeah, so no need to bother with that.
alright, in that case, the current situation. Azalea and Devin Strawhan have recently arrived. Opponents of Cedric Tybalt, and looking like they came here planned as an ambush to try and kill Cedric. We have recently determined that you guys are probably not on the same side, and a fresh round of combat has started. Lynn, it is your turn.
Actually, we should. Oh no, we already rolled them in. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we already
Sweet.
rolled their initiative. Now, Glyn, it is your turn. For the record, due to being in that purple sphere, you do not currently have your
He's not in the past.
armor up.
Oh, Glenn's just outside of it.
He was
Oh, he
inside
was
the
in the
sphere
sphere,
for a
yes.
period though, so it would have cancelled it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry,
Also,
sorry,
the
that's-
symbols on your characters, in case you forgot, indicates either ghosts or Marcel's prisms.
Yeah, I think
Lynn does not currently have a prism, but does have two ghosts on it.
Prisms
are
are the-
wrenches, and the ghosts are any other symbol. I
Anything
think
else.
Heart is one ghost, and Fireball
Yes.
is two ghosts.
That is correct.
Yes. Luckily, no more ghosts seem to be getting added because of
Us removing his
Artemis
fingers.
and
I mean,
Tesla removing the.
the ring. Nah, I meant fingers.
Okay. Oh, Okay. Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna start Glenn's turn then.
Go for
Alright. Obsidian magic. Crimson charge. And I'm gonna have Glenn basically charge in a straight line through Cedric.
it. Alright.
Right.
You'll have to
see-
make...
You're entering into the purple area.
Yep, I am. So I'm gonna be charging right through. You'll have to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. First of all, let me just double check the effects of this barrier. Yep. All right. He's making a dex save, so
Yes.
Roll like shit. Roll like shit. Go to hell.
I
Go to
did
hell.
not.
No to help.
I don't control rolls.
I do, typically.
Yep, he...
Although that's specifically
so
me
he-
versus you, but...
Okay, Eli, just halve this damage. So that would be...
Half.
What damage type is it?
It's... Oh, right, sorry, my bad. Earth damage. So...
In that case, it's halved again.
Yep, fair enough.
That's like
so
2
that's the-
damage.
Yep.
I think it is
since-
2 damage.
It's
actually.
2, 3 if you round up.
Also,
Yeah.
No, he didn't start within the sphere, and the effect was for him running through. Don't be a dick.
okay, fair enough.
Okay.
We're already having enough problems, Eli.
If they
Yeah.
start the move in the sphere, fair
Wait,
enough, but he did not
Question,
start the move.
guys, do we
Fair enough, fair
regenerate
enough.
mana at the start of each turn?
I think it's 1 mana per turn, isn't it? Or was that?
JJK does
I don't remember. Let's stick with it for this battle. 1 mana per turn.
Right, in
So,
that case,
Lynn,
I
have
should
a mana.
give an extra 3 mana to Tesla, because it's been 3 turns at least, right? It's been at least 3 turns.
We'll give it to you for this battle. Don't expect this as a permanent ruling. We're just trying to make a quick ruling now.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just wondering
fair
if the +1's just easy enough.
Yeah,
It could
add-
plus
Yeah,
one
add
is
the 3 mana.
+1 is genuinely the bare minimum, so it could be better if we have the system
Okay.
of free gen in battle.
All
Fair
right.
enough. Okay, well, that is my turn with... Yep, that's all I can do with Glenn.
All right. Next up is Devin's turn. Just quickly grabbing his stat block.
Yep.
Because I decided to not put it somewhere sensible, apparently.
It's right at the top.
It isn't.
Oh shit, no, it isn't. Wow.
I'm copying it up to the top. I'm not a pillar of organization.
The top of the sheet just has Devon's stat block, see below. And then the rest of Devon's character sheet is like way, way, way down.
This is why I have all my stuff separated. I have war stuff on one side and stat stuff on the other dock.
Alright. So.
So?
Sorry. First up, he will activate an ability versus Cedric. Cedric, make a dex save, please.
Okay, let's see
Roll
what
like
happens.
shit, roll like shit, roll like
like
shit,
shit.
roll like shit. Yay!
Alright.
Alright.
I frankly don't
Cedric
care who kills
will-
him as long as he dies.
Cedric will fail. So I'm going to roll this, half this. As a small tornado of dust.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, he had advantage on that, sorry. Because I activated the wrong ability. Roll a perception, please.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, it still takes effect. Alright, so a small bit of what looks like trap magic will be activated beneath Cedric's feet. Cedric unfortunately does not notice it in time and is hit by a small tornado of dust from beneath his feet. Take half that.
Yeah. You damn commoners and your filthy little trap magics. You always were a scoundrel, Devon.
Oh, you haven't seen the half of it yet. Make a con save, please.
Oh, that one.
RLS! RLS! RLS!
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sir, you will see a larger storm form from this little tornado, making a racket as the as the storm grows larger. Half this,
Like a dust storm, for the record. Like a
yeah, a dust storm.
yeah, not like a actual thunderstorm.
He and everyone else within that area, same as the purple area, is blinded and deafened.
Wait, do we not get to roll to resist it?
It is while you are within the area, you are blinded and deafened. The second you leave, you are not.
So it's spice grenade rules.
Right,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's just because
Fair enough.
even in spite, it's just because he rolled bad and then we all failed. It is even as if, because the thing is, there's other
You
people.
don't take the damage. The roll the
roll
saving
is to
throw was
avoid the
against the damage.
damage, for the record, which Glyn and Tesla will also need to roll. It is
Okay.
only 2d6.
Yeah, you'll still be blinded and deafened, but you can just take a step backwards
Well,
on your turn.
Okay, I won't have a problem then.
I will.
Glyn takes no damage, and
I'll take
Tesla
8.
takes.
Oh yeah, the 8 damage from the top.
Yep. It is a mix of earth and wind, which I don't believe you resist either.
Nope. Fire lightning.
Alright, that is Emilio's turn.
You are you were restrained
I
at the
am
last thing,
restrained. I'm
but
still restrained.
yeah.
I never busted out of it. Luckily for me, most of my magic doesn't involve me doing anything like that. Seriously, I don't need to. There's only one attack I have that deals damage. So, most of the team's healed up. I can't move to heal up people, so that's pointless. I could heal up Ashlyn, but I imagine the mages are going to probably target the new healthy guys over us. If they aren't, they're stupid. I think my best bet for this one then is I'm going to try and hit Azalea with White Blinder.
Alright?
Fair.
This is
You will remember Azalea was the one that tied you up and seems to have a little bit of a problem with any royal.
Oh, I've noticed, but I ain't got much better that I can do because Cedric's gonna get his ass beat by the other guy, and Azalea is a much more sudden and current concern for my own personal well-being. and I'm the healer. So let's not lose the healer. She has to roll a con save.
I believe she only has regular on those.
Damn it, she rolled the DC.
That's. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
No mana if there's no effect, right?
No, yeah, that's
Correct.
good.
Can I try and Can I try and get out of the bindings in any way?
You can make a strength check, or if you can think of some more something more clever, we can decide on ruling then.
Oh, I can't-
Rapier attack, maybe?
I mean, I have my rapier. Yeah, that's the best I've got. But even then, I have disadvantage to cut it, and rapiers are like weapons made to pierce, not to slice. So.
True.
Alright.
The bindings are made of like vines and stuff.
Yeah, yes, and I
is that-
shoot out lovely water. I got strength and nothing else because the best I can do is give them a nice morning dew.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, I don't have strength, but I did roll pretty good.
Yeah, you're out.
Great. In that
no
case,
longer restrained.
hiding.
Do you have enough action economy to attempt a stealth check, or are you just putting yourself behind
I am
the
putting
barrel?
myself behind half cover. Thank you for asking.
Alright, fair enough. Ashley's turn. She is going to make a strength check to attempt to get out of the bindings.
Was she binded? I thought it was just Fumi that was binded.
She's been restrained since the start of combat.
Right, yes.
Oh.
I totally forgot about that.
She's just been in the bindings.
Wait,
the
no,
whole
no, no, wait.
time.
Didn't Ashley weaken those? Should she have advantage?
She did. She did
It
weaken
was
them.
reduced DC, not advantage.
Oh.
And she's just been failing.
Can I attempt to shoot the bindings with an erasure bullet?
Go ahead.
Right, rolling with
Please.
disadvantage to shoot the binding.
Oh,
Oh.
wait,
Okay,
no, 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 no.
bindings-
Master.
Yes, I do have master proficiency, which makes that an 18. I'm out of the binding.
Oh my god.
I can't do anything else with my turn, but I'm out of the bindings.
Alright, guys, I'm free.
It only took me all combat.
I could be such a dick right now with Isaiah, but I probably won't be.
Yeah, come on,
Azalea
Is
Turn.
it
Think
bind
about
to
your life.
Ashlyn?
Like, think about your life, Eli. Think about your life.
He is
right
in the
now,
room with. I
if
mean,
you did
yeah, you
that.
say that, but Alex isn't a threat, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop.
If it was one of us, he might have more difficulty, but, you know, when it comes to Alex,
Yeah.
nah, he'd win.
Anyway, Azalea's turn.
Oh boy, what is he gonna do?
That's you, Eli.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking through the options. She doesn't have the dolls yet, does she?
Sorry, the what?
No.
No,
Okay.
she does not have the dolls until next arc.
Okay, sweet.
I beg your pardon. What? Okay.
Okay, don't worry about the dolls.
That's
They're a
a-
surprise problem that'll help us later.
What do you mean, help?
Them later.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll be good with getting
To
absolutely.
be clear, I
hammered
said
later.
us as in the DMs, not us as in the players.
Okay.
Azalea, Azalea is going to walk. Azalea.
Okay, Azalea.
Look, I was still looking at the dolls. Okay. Gonna start walking.
Get that pronunciation of how the dolls are. Okay.
She's gonna start walking towards where Familio went. As she's walking, as she's walking past Giovanni, Marcel, and Tesla, she'll hold out her.
Blinded, I can't see.
Yeah,
Oh.
she'll hold out an arm. Poison plant magic, Machineal Grove. Centered here, which means. You know what that means.
Is it dex saves?
Problem.
I don't think I have disadvantage
Yep.
on these, even despite being blind.
Con saves actually.
Well, I don't have disadvantage on that anyway.
Okay.
Alright, Marcel.
How am I
Marcel
rolling
Giovanni.
this poorly? I eat poison plants all the time!
But you've never eaten
Yep,
these poison plants.
Yep.
You can't say that for sure.
I would hope.
Yes, she has magically manufactured them from regular poison plants she's encountered. No, you have not eaten these. These are more potent versions.
Okay, that makes
No,
sense.
that's
But
wrong.
you can't say that he hasn't eaten magic stuff because he has eaten Marcel's prisms.
I wasn't saying that he hasn't eaten magic stuff. I'm saying that he hasn't eaten these magic stuffs.
I like
Yeah,
the
so this magic
specifics.
stuff is
The
different.
specifics is the best part.
Yes.
All right. And save settings. Holy shit. Okay, sorry, Geo.
Yep. Yep. Just my luck. Geo's luck.
All
Good thing
right.
it's made of plants. I could just burn everything to the ground.
This is
Correct,
between.
yeah.
This is between poison and fire. I believe that's important for Tesla.
Yep.
So the first one is poison, and the second one will be fire.
Yep. So is damage just standard Eli, or
Minus
since I
8.
got on that one?
I think.
All
you
right,
know
that
you
is
doubled.
Nat 1, you'll actually do we?
not one. I'd say
That's fire damage.
Okay, so I take.
I'd say
one.
the prison breaks and it's no longer protecting you. Marcel will be fine because that is below the magic.
Wait,
damage
yeah, no, that's
threshold.
below the minimum for me too. Then.
Oh.
I don't think Tesla has a thing.
Oh,
on
no,
it.
you're right, I don't.
Tesla does not have.
Right,
one
no,
on
you're
him
right,
anymore
that's
because that
unfortunate.
broke.
I didn't
Because you
break.
were
I
in the
was
purple
inside
sphere.
cheating pants' fucking dumb field.
Hey, you know what? With that cheating pants is dumb field. That's something you'll be able to access later.
You remember where he said he got it from, right?
No. That was a week ago, and I wrote most of Wano in between that period, because I got an idea, so...
Fair.
No, not most, 2 sessions.
All right, yes. Does this not have a fucking... Does this not have the poison condition attached to it?
If it doesn't have a secondary effect, it's just double damage.
The secondary effect is the curse, which is the fire damage per turn, which stacks.
Right,
It doesn't
okay.
have the poisoned condition attached to it. There are other ones that do, but this one does not.
Okay. It's just weird because it says after 2 successful saves, they are cleared of the poisoned condition.
Okay, I'll
that was a-
clarify that as the
Yeah.
curse condition.
Sorry, that was a little confusing on my end.
This is why I
alright.
tested my special conditions.
And she's going to continue walking forward.
That left Marcel's opportunity range.
It did.
Yep, Marcel is going to make an attack with his shield. Because he doesn't really have much in the way of attacks. Take 1d8 damage plus my strength to the face. I can deal so much damage!
To be fair, it might distract her from slaughtering the healer.
Yep. And that's a good thing.
We only got the one of those. If she goes down, we're fucked.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right.
we need-
Azalea will be... Azalea will be annoyed by that.
Izalia, where's the eye coming from?
Again, dolls.
Where's
No,
the eye
that's
in
not
dolls?
Okay, you just to clarify, players.
It's the name of the move is Doll Eyes. That's where the eye is coming from.
That's the name of the move, aka Doll's Eyes. How do you keep fucking this up, my dude? It is not that hard.
Anyway,
It's
This is
Azalea.
what this happens every time I name something. I swear to God, Eli cannot pronounce anything I name.
It's blasingly Azalea. Like
Yeah,
the flower.
anyway. Yeah, she's going to be a little bit annoyed by that and turn back to Marcel.
Oh,
Keep your filthy hands to
Keep your
yourself.
filthy hands off my friends.
Azidarach spear.
Roll to hit.
I believe that is regular.
Yeah, she don't know no advantage.
Like, not
She
with
ain't-
advantage.
She ain't cheating pitch.
All right. Yes.
Unfortunately, she still rolled pretty high.
All right. Roll damage.
As a wooden spike will shoot up out of the roots from the ground, straight into Marcel, dealing.
He's got a prism.
I do have a prism. Why do you think I'm goading her to attack me?
Because you don't want the
Yeah.
healer to go down.
Yeah, because I've got
you
a
would do
prism
that.
up and I...
You would have done that regardless of the prism.
Oh,
The
that's
healer's just as important as the defense. Because the healer can get the defense back up. That is concerning, though. That's 18, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
'Cause
What do you
isn't it-
mean? I only need to roll a... Oh, yeah, true. All right,
You
let's
rolled
see.
a 19 though.
That's
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
Yep. Okay. No effect.
Bitch.
Oh,
I believe that is her. I believe that is her turn.
Yep.
So,
Wasted her turn.
Mage's turn. I believe you were playing the mooks.
All right, let's see. So, who looks like the biggest problem that isn't going to immediately try and kill these weaklings?
Are you serious? Are they? They're still gonna kill him.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a willpower save for mages 1 and 2. Because
Alright,
they're
they're still shit
as
scared
you
of
recall,
Kanda, yeah.
pissing themselves because of Kanda. Okay. This one's probably going to be fine to attack something else and just ignore everything in this general direction. The other one is going to go piss himself behind a barrel. So that one's not doing anything this turn. This one is going to 1, 2, 3. Okay. Rolling a d3. 1. He's going to attempt to attack Glyn.
okay.
That is a 13 plus 4, I believe.
Yep, I'll hit.
Alright. This is split between fire and... this is just fire, so this will be halved
Yeah,
for you.
no worries.
So I will halve the roll.
Fair enough.
So take this.
Ow.
Alright. Lightning Mage over here, I don't think was pissing himself. At the same time, probably recognizes that Azalea is a pretty big problem.
Does he recognize
so
that?
he's going to-
He might recognize that we haven't killed anybody so far, and these guys have overtly said they will. So,
Yep, it's picking the better side, honestly. In us.
pick the one who's less likely to murder them is what I'm thinking these mages would do.
Alright. This mage is going to go up here and roll an attack against Devin.
Oh.
It's better than us.
And miss entirely.
It's better than us.
This mage is not going to be as intelligent and is going to roll an attack against Artemis. And miss entirely.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yes.
Rote's turn.
Rote. He's going to. Actually, he's probably gonna jump down here next to Familio. And actually probably attempt a stealth. Actually, can he
Roll
attempt?
stealth.
Can he attempt a stealth? Hold on.
There's a bunch of stuff for him to hide behind, so I'd say so. There are
Yeah.
so many boxes that can
I'm just-
provide half cover.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he has anything on a bonus action that he could do for, if he's done a stealth. That's a reaction. That's an
I
action.
don't
That's an action.
think
That's
he
an
has
action.
any stealth-based abilities.
No, I don't think he has the ability to bonus action stealth just yet.
He does not.
And that actually, wait, he has a feat. Does he have? No, he does not have a feat.
You can just specify that you hide behind a barrel or a crate. That will give you
Fair.
plus 2 AC, but it will not make you hidden.
Fair. Yeah, well, he is going to hide behind a crate,
All right.
half cover, and just. Okay, Familio, I've used up one of my bigger charges. I'm running low on mana. What's the plan?
I don't have one.
We still going after Cedric, or should we focus on the other two? Maybe this lady here?
Azalea's the bigger problem out of all of them. She definitely wants to kill me, and possibly the rest of us as well. And and we could probably ignore Devin because he's so tied up in his own vendetta.
Alright. If that's the case, I'll start up another charge.
Do that.
And he's gonna go over here. Just be away from Familio when he starts charging.
Yes, that makes sense.
That is going to. Oh shit! Okay, so if he fails his first charge, he doesn't lose the action. And I'm pretty sure that fails. Oh wait, no. 14 plus 1 per successful. No, okay. He's got a plus 6, so that actually does succeed. Okay, he's got 1 charge.
Yay.
Giovanni!
Yep.
You are cursed. That doesn't really do much for you right now.
Yep, but it will do something in the future. Alright. Well, I'm gonna try and delay her as much as possible. I will need you backing me up, Marcel. And
Got
Gio
it.
will run towards her. Alright, observation magic. After image equation. And I'm gonna roll my perception to see if I can... I'll get her AC. If I can't, then oh well. Plus my perception, which is master. So that's half level plus. Half level plus 4, so that is 2 plus 4, which is 6. 6 plus 12 is 18. Is there AC in 18? Oh, I
It is
succeed.
below an 18.
Okay.
We aren't
Alright.
that much of an asshole.
I am.
Thank you.
That's because my multipliers are way higher.
Okay, in that case, I can make my attack with advantage, and I've stacked up 3 of these things. Oh, sorry, I meant to roll with advantage. There we go, 18
Oh.
plus...
Oh, thank fuck you.
Sorry. So 18 plus master on that, I will roll my damage. So... She is not gonna like me.
She doesn't like us anyway.
Yep, I know. And that's plus professional, which would be a 6. So that's the damage I deal to her by stabbing her in
Yes.
the arm.
Ow!
I'm afraid I cannot allow you to progress any further.
Who are you to stand? Who are you to stand in the path of the natural law? She's going to take a counterattack reaction on you. For the Azrat Spear, which will be that's disadvantage. Because she's in the enlightenment zone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
Alright, that's a nat 1, which
Yep.
means what? It hits her.
I guess so. I mean, she hasn't really got any allies anywhere
Unless you
within
say
range.
she falls
This is her
prone,
only
because
ally.
that would give Tesla time to, you know.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go with she falls on her butt.
Okay.
Gio just trips her up as she goes to the attack.
Oh, I do have to comment that natural order doesn't seem to be doing particularly well for you. You're on the ground right now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Artemis' turn next.
Alright, Artemis, your turn.
Artemis is going to go up to Devon and just, hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? He's my kill, not yours!
Well, better be quicker then, because I'm not about to let this man slip through my fingers again.
Get your filthy kill-stealing ass away from him!
Oh my god, Artemis.
And she's going to pull out the stained glass baseball bat.
Are you serious? She couldn't even just try and steal from him. Just has to make us harder for me. Don't you?
And will attempt an attack.
I'm not healing you when you go down.
I don't think you'll have the chance to. Look how far away you are.
Yeah, but I have
mean,
a
in all
ranged heal
fairness-
anyway. 30. I have.
Oh.
You
decent-
can't see her from the record.
That hits.
Okay? Alright, roll damage against Devin.
Oh, that's plus 6 actually, so that's 9.
Okay.
So I haven't updated my professional
Alright,
proficiency yet.
what damage type is this?
Bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
And that's melee.
Yes, it's specifically piercing.
Alright, fair enough. He will take that damage.
Now stay back while we handle this ourselves.
You aren't able to handle this by yourself.
Yeah, I'm not, but I've got my entire freaking squad here with me. You're 2 people, and one of you have to kill us.
Yeah, so we'll probably be targeting those people after this. Oh, right, you don't think that good. You're stupid!
Cedric's turn.
Damn this. Damn this. Damn you, Devin, and your stupid dirty magic.
Why is it a death?
At
Well,
least my hands are only dirtied with dust as opposed to the blood of children.
He can't hear that.
Yep.
Yep.
Cedric can not see,
Correct.
so
Correct.
Oh.
what do I do here? I guess I'll have to have him walk in a random direction.
I mean, as long as he walks far enough in a random direction, he'll be able to get out.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Go 5, 10, 15. Oh wait, he's gonna take the thing with him. 15.
But the area he was still in is still the dust storm.
Oh wait,
Actually, yeah,
The dust
rolling
storm.
concentration check.
yeah, the dust storm probably would.
Alright, I believe that would be a con save. He does not have those. So, does that stay up?
What's the rule on concentration checks? I don't think we didn't write it down.
What's the DC on the concentration check?
It doesn't say.
Doesn't?
It doesn't.
Should have been listed. Okay.
If it's a damage
Must
save,
make it a
it's
concentration
11+,
take.
right?
Check each turn, or the ability will be nullified.
Let's go DC 15.
Okay.
So I just failed.
That
He
seems
doesn't have any
reasonable.
cons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it fails, and so the dust storm is cleared.
This thing's useful.
Bastard.
Now then, I think it's about time that you face your justice for the crimes you committed 6 years ago, Devin.
You keep the word of justice out of your mind. You don't have a clue what it means.
Strength save for Devin.
Oh.
Succeeds.
That will succeed.
That's a good thing. Devin is less likely to cause a problem, unlike Artemis, who is causing me more problems.
Yeah, Devin's primary target is very clear.
That's exactly why
And secondary target is whoever gets in the way of him killing Cedric.
Yeah, it's like why Artemis is like, I'm gonna take the kill, and then threw me on the other side. Oh no, just work with him. We don't care who gets the kill.
I think Artemis cares, considering.
Artemis is the only one who
Artemis
cares.
cares.
Ruby's like, I don't want us to die, so we have a bigger problem in the fucking poison ivy bitch.
This says
Yeah.
nothing on. This says nothing on success, but it has a question mark on it.
Which ability?
Canvas boulder. Alex was the one that created the stat blocks.
Which one? Canvas boulder?
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
So, yeah, a giant boulder that seems to be made of paper will swing past Devin and do nothing.
He. Damn you! Stay still! Long arm of the law! That's gonna fail. You'll see him still clutching his head where the horn has started to appear. Marcel.
Alright, Marcel's turn. Okay, let's see who around him doesn't have, things. Oi, Tesla! Move back!
Can't!
Actually, no, you can't.
Turn order.
You can hit.
Can we swap them?
Right up.
Yeah, Tesla would make more sense to go first anyway. He has higher dex.
That's fair.
Okay, fuck it. Tesla's turn.
Great, I'm gonna go beat the shit out of the poison ivy bitch.
Oh.
because she seems like a bigger problem to everybody, especially the healer.
Yep.
Anyway, I have advantage on the first attack. I've got master. So I imagine.
Okay, there must be
21
plus
hits.
10. So yeah, that's above 20. So yes, that hits.
Well, if she was getting hit on 18s with perception, then she's gonna get hit on the 21.
Yes.
Okay. Just to check, is lightning fire separate?
Let me double check her stat sheet. We didn't write down resistances,
She's a plant. She's a plant magic
which
user.
would make her earth type.
Which
probably-
means you would have lightning resistance.
Yeah, earth and lightning. So yes, separate fire.
Okay. In that
So
case,
fire is not
fire,
normal. Lightning is.
lightning. So 1 lightning, 7 fire, plus 13.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 9 in total. No, 8.
8 plus 13, which is 21.
Yeah, 21, that's right.
How dare you do something like this to the marvelous worlds of nature? Who do you
trying-
think you are?
You're trying to kill Tesla's friend. Also, you're not nature. You're just a person who make nature stuff. I've seen real nature. Real nature, big trees and scary animals and weird floating islands.
What?
I don't think that's the case, Tesla. Though maybe I'm wrong. I have only seen it in books.
That's what he calls the wild magic. To him, real nature is wild magic region. Wild magic region. Big monsters, giant trees, weird floating islands.
Can't argue with that logic.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm punching her again with advantage. 20 hits. That's separating
roll
the dice
punch
again.
damage.
Roll
Fire
punch damage.
7.
Is
Lightning
he still
9.
inside of the area, or would that not be?
He is not inside of any of the areas of effect currently.
Yeah, but he started his turn in there.
In Cedric's area of effect.
In Isalia's.
Okay, in Azalea's. Checking.
Alright. It's not I, it's
Azalea, that one.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so at the start of his turn, Tesla needed to make a Constitution save.
It's not that bad. Okay, so that succeeds anyway, so no
Alright,
damage.
yeah, so no ill effects. Continue.
Okay, so that's 7, that 9 lightning, which we have round up or down.
Up.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 lightning on top of the 7 fire makes that 12 plus 13, 25. So, boom, boom.
Ouch, ouch. It's deplorable that you would be allowed such a mana.
Tesla does not understand any of why you're saying that. At all. You just showed up and say kill everybody who Tesla like. That's stupid and bad.
Everyone you like is a villain.
How?
You don't have any significant
Ask
evidence
the
at all.
Ask the trees.
Trees don't speak.
What
I
trees are
speak
you?
for the trees. The trees say
Ask the trees.
So that's her surname, Lorax.
Ask the trees.
Go
Trees
on.
don't speak.
Alright. Marcel's turn. Giovanni, Tesla, have a prism.
Yay.
Hey,
I'd give them to my other allies, but they're inside of the prism nullification zone, so
Also,
they can
because
sort
a
themselves
certain
out.
somebody is deciding, hey, let's attack the one NPC that just showed up who's helping us, because I want kill steal. I'm judging you for that, Artemis. I'm judging you. And I'm not helping
Yeah.
you.
We very much set this up that, yes, there are a lot of enemies showing up, but also half of them don't want to kill you.
Yes, that's why I'm
Yeah.
that's why if Artemis goes down, I'm just gonna ignore her, and let that deal with itself, while we deal with the bigger problem, which is the homicidal murder bitch.
Alright, and
Marcel is going to whack her with a shield to try and draw aggro.
Hands off my friends!
And he misses.
Look, advantage, she's prone! Advantage, she's prone!
Yeah, she's
Okay.
still prone.
This deals fuck all damage because Marcel is not an attacker. Let me check his proficiency with that. With just whacking with a shield, it is Journeyman, so +4, so that is a 16. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
17
Alright, fair
AC.
enough.
18
Glenn, your turn.
8.
Okay, Well, I don't really like being in this dust thing, so I'm gonna take a step back.
Did the dust thing go away because of the concentration fail?
Yeah.
Dusting is away. The purple area is now Cedric's area of effect.
Actually, fuck it, out of interest, roll me a Arcana check.
Okay, fair enough. I will do just that. Yeah.
Alright. You don't know what this is. Continue.
Oh, right!
Very
Before
well.
we forget, for Kanda, reducing a ghost level on Ashlyn.
Okay. Ashlyn now has 1 level of Ghost.
Okay. Very well. In that case, I am going to have Glenn go down to this mage and...
Request his assistance.
You
You will
said
bear in mind, this is the mage that decided to attack Devon as opposed to one of your allies.
Oh, actually, no, you're the cool one. so
The
I'm-
mage below him, on the other hand, tried to hit Artemis.
Yep, I'm actually, no, you're the...
You have a
Good
brain
one.
cell.
Yeah. Which makes you good, so I'll go after your buddy here. And Glenn's just gonna walk directly in front of him to get to his mate.
Alright, fair.
Okay, Obsidian Magic, Knives Gauntlet. And I am going to make 2 attacks, so 2 punches. First one will miss, second one will definitely hit.
Alright, roll damage. I'm pretty sure that since these are NPCs, they only resist their own damage type as opposed to yours, so roll as normal.
Yeah. Alright, and that is 2d8. Plus... plus novice, so that would be...
+3.
Yeah, plus 3. Yeah, that's right.
Alright, so that's 14 points of damage. Alright,
And-
the mage is hurt.
Yep, Look, Look, just don't attack my Just don't attack my friend, and you don't have to worry about me punching you in the face. Okay?
We have
Oh,
bigger problems!
Which the fire mage yells up.
Okay, geez, fine, I don't want to die. Actually, no, roll me an intimidation check. You
Okay,
might be able to
fine.
change this guy's target.
It's higher than what the other guy
What's your
rolled.
intimidation? Yeah. Actually, fuck it. Roll with advantage because his buddy is helping you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, jeez. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go for the other guy.
Let's focus on
Thank
the
you.
terrorists before each other, please.
Yep, just focus
Alright.
on the right enemy.
You so both of these 2 mages next to Glenn are now going to be focusing their fire on Devon as opposed to Artemis or you.
Yes, diplomacy. It works.
I see.
Run with
I see
diplomacy. Hit
Giovanni
him with a
learn.
big stick and then tell him
Yes,
whack the other guy.
I see he learned from big stick diplomacy, but didn't get past the point of you're not supposed to use the big stick. It's speak softly and
well,
carry a big
whatever.
stick. It's not speak softly and beat them over the head with a bat.
He went to
He went to Artemis' School of Diplomacy.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
is there is no diplomacy, there is only violence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, Glenn. Have you got anything else that you want to or are able to do on your turn?
Nope, that's it. I'm gonna hang with the mages then.
Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just reading over it again.
We just gotta wait on Devin Von David's turn.
Right. Yep, that makes sense.
Alright.
Okay.
Dev-
Going on to the other stat block.
All right, Devon. I believe I've got them all into position for you now.
Well, I suppose I can take care of this one later. I am looking at the wrong stat block.
Fucking kidding
Let me
me!
just change the. I'll just change the tune.
Whoops.
Alright. Familiar, Ashlyn, Rote, Giovanni, and Marcel,
And Tesla.
as well as Tesla. The ground beneath all of you will begin to pulverize, turning into dust, raising into a tornado. Everything standing on the dirt is flung into the air. Each of you, make a strength saving throw, please.
You'll notice beneath your feet a large magic circle has revealed itself.
What save? Sorry?
Strength.
Okay, thanks, Fumi.
Oh shit!
Yay, Tesla's not looking
Rotate.
better.
Oh shit! Wait, why did it roll twice for Rote?
You probably just
take the first one.
Just take the
All
first
right.
Okay, and rolling for Marcel.
And Ashlyn.
Marcel, then Ashlyn.
Oh, Ashlyn!
Okay, Ashlyn succeeds. I guess Ashlyn just teleports out of there.
I'd love it if my
And
saves would be less.
Grabs Fumi.
Fumi was that one, so yes, that would be optimal.
So I'm gonna negate her that one if that's acceptable. And try and teleport the two of them out of there. Would that be acceptable on my nat 20 or not?
I mean, normally the nat 1 negates the nat 20, not the other way around.
Not how it works. I've rolled very much the exact same thing of a nat 20 getting someone out of a situation, letting them save someone, and they chose a nat 1, and I said, that sounds fine. That's only if it's in the same attack by the same person where the nat 20 negates the nat 1. Or vice versa.
Vice versa.
Well, I'd say
say that-
regardless of which one negates the other, Ashlyn is going to try and save Familio.
Alright.
Because that is in character for her.
Fair.
Fair enough.
I'll say sure. For now.
Okay. Alright, so Ashlyn will teleport herself and Familio out of that nonsense.
Very
I
well.
got you, Fumi!
Okay. Fuck. Great.
All right.
So apparently now they're not even bothering with fighting against the Cedric. Great. Fantastic.
You'll notice. Actually, Fumi, make a arcane knowledge check. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me
Or just
everything.
You very clearly saw the magic circle on the ground beforehand. You know that this is a commonly used technique from commoners with less magical power because of their. This is all stuff that I think that Sanan has explained before.
Yes.
You know that it was likely that this was placed well in advance, like before Cedric even showed up to this port, meaning that this was a trap that you were all lured into, and Devon just activated it. You can look back and see the massive bowl dome field around where everyone else is now, presumably a barrier of some type keeping them all in.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Based off what you can gather from these two people, you can assume that the goal here was to get the Magic Knights into as many of the Magic Knights into the area as possible to isolate them so that they can kill everyone.
Great.
Or at least that would have been Azalea's goal.
Azalea, for fuck's sake, Eli, there is no I.
How do you fuck this up every time?
I mean, there's literally a Z in there, man.
Azalea.
I pronounced the Z.
Yeah, but you don't pronounce the A.
Alright, so, currently within the buffeting winds and flying around relatively helplessly is Rote, Giovanni, and Tesla. As a lair action, now that this has been activated,
They all take some damage from this first, don't they?
the damage, yes, okay. So it is split between wind and earth.
I resist neither, so that doesn't matter to me. Does anyone
Yep.
resist
I
Earth in that group?
think Rotate
Oh, it's out of
resists Earth
15.
because
Who
he's
gives a
lightning.
fuck? Who gives a fuck? Every
Yeah.
one of the people in that circle has a thing on them.
Except Tesla.
No, you
wait.
gave both of us them. You just didn't update the icon.
Oh, awesome. Okay, in that case, they're fine.
We're just in the air.
Oh,
For now.
yeah.
They're still
Now.
trapped inside the barrier though, which I will actually put up a barrier for that.
Now,
Oh,
now Talos
okay.
needs to do is learn how to fly. A thing he could technically do with plasma magic. Involves like,
It's a dome. It's not gonna. Flying would not help.
we give him footing. Nothing. Well, technically it's on Adams. This is the thing I searched up. Don't know why. I think I was bored.
All right. So they are trapped within the area. Did you want to do the thing with Azalea or not?
I can't do it right now. It's not Azalea's turn.
Yep, that's fair
Remember,
enough.
action. You were doing a.
Okay, now, rolling against Rotate, Giovanni, and then Tesla. Then Marcel, actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, Rotate gets crits,
Geo,
and the other two are missed.
Geotez are fine.
That was almost a gear 4.
Oh.
How?
Technically, it was if we only include 20s.
We do.
If we only include D20s.
We do
because,
only include 20s. But that was two
Oh,
different
shit.
characters, so
But
it
that
doesn't
was
count.
different characters. That doesn't count.
Fair.
That's why when I rolled, that's why when Alex rolled a 20,
Because
then I
that
rolled a
was
20
for,
instead of
So,
me.
still, that's
Getting
3
out of the
20s in
Dust
a row.
Bowl and
Yeah.
then inflicting damage in the Dust Bowl. So
All right.
I'm inclined to say that Nat 20s ignore prisms. What do you reckon?
That would make sense. Yeah.
All right. So
Rotate
rolling
doesn't have
double
a-
damage.
Rotate
sorry,
doesn't have a
Rotate.
prism on him anyway, so.
He does. He's
That
had a prism
is
on the whole
2d6.
time.
Yeah.
He just
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
get
he
in
did.
combat, so it never mattered.
These prisms kind of suck, you know.
Tesla feels like they work great.
I mean, we can say that perfectly well, but, you know.
There you go.
All right. Rotate.
Wow,
Oh,
that was a
okay.
shit
Damn.
crit.
That in full. That was the crit.
Jesus.
Wait, but wait,
If the
wait.
prism
Hold on,
had
hold
it,
on.
it's
2d6 the base.
Yeah, and then you also have to add proficiency.
So that's plus 10, so that's an 18. Which
Oh,
ignores.
Still pretty good.
Proficiency
which
doubles
goes
by
through the
crits,
prism.
isn't it?
In that case, that's a 28.
Yeah, that's still gonna hurt.
I'm
Ouch.
just gonna roll if the prism stays up while it gets ignored. That is a 9 plus. What's the DC on this?
That's like a 20-something.
DC of his prisms is 5. So 5 plus 9 is a 14. DC is 14, and he rolled a 9. So yeah, prism's gone on Rotate.
These prisms kind of suck.
They worked great for
Rotate.
Tesla.
Yeah, they worked well for me as well.
Devin, still your turn, since that was a lair action.
Alright, let's see. Who has consistently been the biggest problem in here? Tesla.
Fuck.
He's gonna roll an attack against Tesla.
Ow.
And also because he couldn't.
Wow. Damn.
What even happens there?
Azalea?
Fuck it, sure,
That
that,
would-
hits Azalea.
If it's a range attack, that would hit her, yeah.
It's coming from inside the dome, so.
I just love the idea that he just goes whoop and
Wow,
just dodges out of the way of it. And just
Azalea takes 15 points of damage.
So he hit a trick shot on his own teammate.
oh no, I'm so
You never
itchy.
were very-
Please shoot exactly there many times.
You never were very good at controlling these little dust spats of yours, Devin.
That's why you weren't supposed to be inside there. Get out.
I will. But we need to make sure that he doesn't need to make sure that he isn't taken up in the fray. I believe that this was the kid Master Licht wanted to talk to.
I'll leave it to you.
I'll leave it to you.
Familiar.
Your turn.
Okay, whoever this
All you can see is a massive, like, extremely dense dust storm in a dome shape around that area. You can't see inside of it.
Ashlyn, I think we got to rely on the guys in there to keep themselves up. I don't want to risk going inside that storm. Which means, and I'm gonna step over to here.
Try and help the other two.
Yeah, the only real problem we have, which means we need to make sure Cedric goes down.
Agreed.
Is Cedric still blinded?
No.
No, because that was
Then
due
here,
to the
then
area of
roll a
effect
damn
that Devin
con
set up.
save. I'm gonna try and blind him.
All right.
Con save.
Fuck! I'm not having good luck today.
He remembers this one.
You remember? I'll try my best, and I'm gonna keep moving because I'm gonna keep moving towards that area. I was basically just trying to give Ashley an advantage.
All right. Ashlyn's turn. Ashlyn is going to get herself in position and is going to roll against Cedric with an. Actually, she's got another move which might be more effective for this. But I have not fully finished writing it. Just a sec. No, I should probably just do my regular.
Okay.
Okay. She is going to roll to hit Cedric. That's a plus 10. That will hit. And because she never hits anything, pouring all her mana into it. So she is level. What level are we now? Level 3. She's going to pour 3 mana into this.
Put a hole through something important.
Okay, so that is d8 up to 5d8 plus 10. Okay, 31 damage to. Alright, that's that done, and I believe that is all Ashlyn can do with her turn. So, moving on to Azalea.
Azalea is going to look at Tesla specifically. She's going to stand up first. I don't know why. I don't know why someone like you would be blessed with them. Would be blessed by mana. But anyone.
Maybe it's from all the weird plants I eat.
But regardless, if this is Master Licht's wishes, then wishes he shall have. Poison plant magic. What is it? Cerberus noose. Hold on, sorry.
Is this like a roll to hit, or am I rolling something?
This is a strength saving throw.
Ooh, I has those. I have those. Yeah.
All right. How much?
Novice. Dude, are you kidding me? We're level fucking 3.
Novice. That's plus
6.
3 at this level?
Yes, it's 16. If you made it above a 16, I have serious questions about your building.
It's not above a 16.
Yeah, that meets it beats.
God, 16, really?
It's a powerful move.
Okay then. Just pull that apart.
Which is why I feel like she would do it again.
Yep.
Fuck off.
Oh.
Fuck off! I don't know who your Mr. Lick is, but I refuse to get kidnapped again.
Mr. Lick.
Mr. Lick.
To be fair, he has had a consistent thing of is hearing everyone's names, so Mr. Lick was obviously what he was gonna say.
And also, that is a more difficult name.
Master Licked compared to Mr. Lick.
Alright. Is it still Azalea's turn?
I believe she only has 2 actions, so...
Yeah! Doesn't just spend that
Fair
time ripping pieces of... Haha! Tesla's advantage against killing plants!
Alright. Red Mage is going to target Devin. And miss. Orange Mage is going to see whether he feels like doing anything today. Yes! Orange Mage is going to
Can't see any of us, can't target us, we're...
decide to go for Devin as well.
Oh, wow.
Gio's just ordering the purple orcas, open fire!
Glenn's like,
Glenn,
open
yes.
fire.
Yeah, go, on my mark, unleash hell!
Oh. Unleash hell, unleash hell. Unleash it.
Is Glenn just...
Alright, so that will be half, so that will be 8 points of damage to Devin, because this one is an Earth Mage.
Yep, keep hitting.
But
keep
he's
hitting.
still trying, bloody hell, he's still trying.
Gio's just...
I say-
And we appreciate this random purple orca for deciding, you know what, bigger problems.
Is Glenn currently technically leading? Because Cedric's not giving them orders, and then Glenn's like... just loving it, and Glenn's just taking command of these guys.
Yellow Mage is going to
he was-
hit Devin.
Glenn's
Yep,
actually
keep hitting him.
ordering them. Glenn is
You idiots! What do you think you're doing right now?
Attacking the guy who is attacking you.
You're working with the guys who are gonna throw us all in prison after this!
Oh,
They're gonna throw us in prison. The other guy is trying to kill you.
I can handle Devin myself! Deal with him right now, you're on the chopping block next!
Fumi's
The
gonna
guy
scream,
who is
that
attacking
remains to
us
be seen,
and
you
who we can
idiots!
run away from.
you're not really proving anything, Cedric. Anyway, hit him again.
Alright, so, yeah, Lightning Mage will attack Devin,
God,
dealing 10 points of damage.
I kind of hope Glenn
and-
just gets the command. Glenn just has these guys as a fucking like summoning armada. Just,
Other purple orca is going to agree with Cedric. Alright, sir, who should I hit? Dude, are you kidding?
This is literally insubordination. You are not allowed to do this. You're following my command now.
please, no, let him do it, let him do it, let him do it, let him do it, let him do it,
You
let him do
common
it,
scum!
let him do it.
Okay, who's Cedric saying that this mage should attack?
Glenn.
Okay, alright, Lightning Mage is going to go for Glenn.
Can Glenn please roll persuasion to convince the guy to shoot at Cedric, just like we had that one time with the as your
Are you
inferior
contesting
officer?
persuasion, I
Okay,
guess?
if it's for
Persuasion
Cedric, that is
crosses
a
hip.
disadvantage. If it's for Devin, then that is as normal.
Please, I want this to go so well. It'd be so funny.
So, who are you commanding? Who are you attempting to command this purple orca to attack? Okay. Roll as normal to attempt to influence purple orca. Guy.
Yes.
Cedric, also roll persuasion.
Wouldn't it be intimidation?
No,
Sure. Roll intimidate.
please roll Paulie. Oh, please tell me!
I believe we gave him intimidation. Actually, did we give him anything? We don't really... Right, we don't really give
Even if
them...
he has it, it would be a journeyman, which would be a +4, which would bring it up
Yes!
to 15.
Glenn actually convinced the purple orcas!
Purple Orca will nod in that general direction and go, yes, sir. And he will form his attack
He fails utterly, but
at Devin, missing, which will...
Hit Glenn instead.
no, hit Cedric.
It's Cedric.
No, it wouldn't hit Cedric. If it was
No,
aimed
it's-
at Devin, it would hit
But
Artemis.
it's funnier.
I don't give a shit.
Aww,
Aw.
Alex.
Well, sorry, Artemis.
Aww, I'm sorry.
Aw.
I love that Glenn's just in charge of the purple orcas now. I guess. Just command.
I'm sorry, sir. I missed.
You have to do better next time. Damn it.
Artemis take 5 points of damage.
Just love
Hey, what the hell? Hey, what the hell? I thought you were on our side!
Oh my God. I just love the idea of this, that Cedric's threatening them and Glyn's just being like, it's unfortunate, but you could do better next time, and they're just all listening to Glyn because they aren't used to positive reinforcement.
I guess Glenn's just taking command of the remaining purple orcas. Because they're all listening to him now.
I think, to be fair, Cedric did just sprout horns. I'm pretty sure there's a reason why they might not listen to him anymore.
That is actually a fair point. They're listening to the Magic Knight that is giving them orders, and yes, he might be more junior than them, but he seems to have his head screwed on straight and also doesn't have horns sprouting out of it.
Glyn, I fucking love you. I can't believe he's convinced all 4 purple orca remaining mages to just be his artillery battery. Glyn basically just got a lair action.
As far as these purple orca mages are concerned,
They're not
Right
going
now,
to be a lair
Lynn
action,
is
they'd
not-
just be on their turn.
yeah.
I'm making it. I said
As far as they're concerned, Glyn isn't attacking their boss. Artemis isn't that big of a threat. Devin is the big threat that is threatening their boss. They don't want their boss to die. And Glyn is basically commanding them to attack the bigger problem instead of them and sort it out later.
Wait, so Phoebe and Ash will just stay at the back and shoot pot shots at range until Cedric goes down. This is really fucking
Alright.
stupid. Let's do it.
Rotate.
Oh.
Damn it. That dust stuff is no joke. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make you. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get you any bigger. Sorry, little one. Rote is going to shoot at Azalea.
Azalea.
I'm pretty sure that time I did say Azalea.
You said it right that time.
I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
saying
The
it.
second time, I'm not sure about the first. Yes, rotate. Your turn.
Charge magic! Go blitz! And this will be upcast. Just trying to remember how the upcasting rules work.
So, how many levels of charge do you have?
1.
I only have 1.
Okay, so in that case, you would add the upcasting of however many you want, plus the charge.
Does the dome impose disadvantage on people inside?
Cedric's dome.
No, Devon's.
It does not.
Okay, so I could.
Can they even? Oh, you're targeting someone else inside the dome, so no, it wouldn't be a case if you can't physically see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so in that case, I can use one of the upcasts to give advantage on this attack.
All right.
So that's. I imagine that'll hit.
Yep.
And then I believe that's 4d8. Plus, 3.
Oh, okay.
And that is minus 5 mana. Straight into Azalea's spine.
He said it wrong again.
Yep.
That time I did definitely say it wrong.
Yes, you certainly did, but she has to go down quickly.
All right. Giovanni's turn.
Okay. Right, everyone, let's try and keep her here.
Roll save against Kirk's, please. That is a
Yep.
con save.
Okay. I have.
Do you have con?
Yes, I have novice.
Then you succeed. Your curse is removed. Continue.
Okay, in that case. Right. Observation magic, alignment zone. And I'm gonna center it right on Azalea.
Doesn't she already have an enlightenment zone on her?
No, she doesn't.
What happened to the
she
last one?
must have succeeded last time, I guess.
Yeah, she's
Wait, but
succeeded.
doesn't it
She
last for
failed
3
last
times?
time. So she's already got one on us.
We're way too far back to remember what happened.
Yes, she has already got an enlightenment zone around her. Continue with that in mind.
Oh, she already has one.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why she tripped.
All right. Yeah, that okay. Very well.
For the record, she is no longer prone since she has had a turn since then.
I figured yes.
Yeah, and she used her movement speed to get up. I specified.
Yeah. Okay, so she's still in alignment zone.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I guess if she tries to attack anyone, she'd have disadvantage. But she's going to still be affected by it. In any case, I am... Yay. Okay, in that case, I'm going to change course. I'm going to use Body of Observation. I'm going to use my bonus action and 8 mana to give Tesla a nice bonus.
What do I have?
So when an opponent makes an attack against an ally, Geo can roll a d20 plus its proficiency against the attack, or you can double the effectiveness of a dodge reaction.
Well, that's useful. She
On a
does.
success, they take... Yeah.
She
I
really
figured that'd be
seems to want
useful.
me for some reason, so I should probably have something defensive up. That isn't the only
Yep,
defensive.
so you've got that, and I'm just going to stab her.
Alright, roll stab.
That's plus professional, I assume that...
+6.
That will miss,
What's professional at this level? It's plus
Plus
6,
6.
isn't it? So that'll
Yeah.
bring it up to a 17.
which fails.
Just one off.
Yeah.
So she's
Fair
an
enough.
18.
Yes.
Bloody
Oh,
hell.
in that
She's-
case...
She's not a mook.
I've noticed.
Yep.
She's also meant to be a boss for next arc when you guys have leveled up.
Fair.
Which means we're probably going to have to buff her.
Nah, she's fine.
To be fair,
Oh.
she dove into a thing with 3 of the better damage dealers, so...
Yeah, she is soloing a bunch of the higher difficulty players, so she's fine.
True.
Also, she'll have a fuck ton of mooks next time.
Yep, that is fair enough. Well, that is
Alright.
my turn done.
Artemis, your turn.
I don't know what the hell you did over there, but take that dome down right now, you bastard!
I don't want them getting in the way. Besides, my target is him. They'll just buff it around a bit and be knocked out unconscious.
Yeah, well, unfortunately for
Don't make
you,
it
I'm
happen
not
to
really.
kids.
Oh yeah, and you think your prim little friend in there is going to be all okay with that? You locked him inside a dome with a mad woman.
She's not wrong.
I don't give a shit what you say, Fubi. I'm taking this guy down.
I didn't say anything this time. Fucking do it.
Hush.
My plan changed once he did that. Fucking kill him.
And she is going to. Actually, she still has the bat, so she's going to use the bat.
On who?
Devin.
Of course.
At this point, it's valid.
Yeah. Okay.
That's 18.
That will succeed. Roll damage.
And offhand punch him in the gut.
All right. Roll gut punch. That succeeds.
What's unarmed strike? D6, okay. Oh!
Oh,
Neat.
damn.
Max
She's
damage
really
is
good at
not
gut
much.
punches, I've heard.
She is really done with this.
Cedric's turn.
All right.
Cedric is going to look over at the dude that just defied his direct orders.
Well, he missed. He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
He was aiming this way as opposed to this way. That was clearly a defied order, regardless of whether he hit or missed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there's a bit too much of a distance. You utter imbecile! He's going to reach out and grab out one of his slips of paper, pulling out a very long, longer than it should be for a dagger, out of his thing, out of the paper. He's going to take a couple steps forward. do not defy my orders! He's gonna attempt to stab him straight in the face.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Eat shit, you fucking psycho!
Sir!
Hey,
What's gotten into you?
leave him alone, Cedric.
You,
I'm just gonna shout at him.
you are talking to us. You are talking to Cedric Tybalt.
I don't give a shit who I'm talking to.
Respect
Leave him alone.
Respect the one who got you into this position in the first place.
Kid, get back! He's just gonna shout.
He's gonna attempt it again.
Does he have disadvantage or advantage?
That's advantage.
Fuck.
This guy doesn't have a reckless attack, and this guy doesn't have high AC. Yeah, his AC is a 15. That'll hit. Sir, I was trying to protect you.
Okay.
The guy back there isn't trying to hurt you. These guys are clearly trying to kill you.
There's a difference, Cedric. That guy means bad
Great.
business.
Okay, let's see the damage he deals. Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, Glenn, at least
That is.
if he kills them, at least you can convince the remaining 3 to work for you now.
He actually doesn't kill him.
Oh.
Guy's on 1 HP.
Well, I'm assuming...
As Cedric grabs onto the dude's shoulder and stabs him straight through the collarbone, pinning him down to the ground.
Sir,
You dare? Who the hell do you think you are? I'm the one who got all of you into your prestigious positions. You would be nothing without me. And you have the audacity to listen to a filthy commoner over my words. Do you
sorry,
think
sir.
I can't? You think I can't deal with someone like Devon, huh?
Okay,
Is that it?
Okay, I'm healing this guy, and then I'm gonna try and make sure that no one listens to fucking Cedric anymore.
Yeah, no, Artemis is going to see this shit and just
Help me.
and probably immediately stop targeting Devon once it's her turn.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah,
You'll notice the horn on his head starting to swirl a bit with a black miasma. As he raises the knife one more time.
Okay,
That will be the end of his turn.
he doesn't have 3 attacks. Okay, I can fucking heal
Yeah,
this
no.
kid.
That's just dramatics.
Okay, I'm gonna heal this
Yeah.
guy when it's my turn.
Oh shit.
Tez first.
Tez first. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
we
I don't
both
have
hit
this,
it
so
at
I
the same
don't.
time.
I'm just gonna try and attack Azalea a bit more because I can't see anything that's going on outside.
All right.
Yep.
That's hitting.
Roll to hit Azalea.
Fire damage, lightning damage half to 5, so that makes 7
Okay, so
plus
7.
13, 20 damage.
Yep, we need this right now.
That's hitting again. 8 fire. I'm not halving that.
Fair.
22 damage. So that's 20 and 22. So that's 42 damage this turn. just punching her in the, just punching at her repeatedly with fire. Back off, crazy lady! Back off, crazy lady!
Okay, that's how you want to play.
You just
This
tried
is
to
so
strangle
barbaric.
me twice!
This is so barbaric. And she's going to attempt to punch you back. Reaction. Counterattack. With... That's probably going to hit. Hold on.
Probably. What's the bonus? If it's novice, she hits, actually.
It's Master.
Yeah, it's hitting.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
wait. Geo.
yeah. So with Geo's thing,
Disadvantage.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's
Alignment
alignment
zone.
zone. Yeah.
Ha!
Okay.
She just fucking blocks it with a cross-arm guard, I guess.
Yeah, you'll see her as you block the attack. You'll see that her fist is covered with with what you recognize as a very dangerous poisonous plant named foxglove.
Huh.
Pretty sure that wouldn't be a good thing for you to get hit with.
That's not good. Also, this is now I think this is the second time Tesla is basically fighting a substantially stronger than him person who uses a plant-based magic. In this arc.
Yeah, it's weird that you've gone
Third
through.
time, actually! I did 2 of those in the fucking Praying Mantis's fight!
I will clarify she is a poison magic user rather than a fire one.
She's
One
using
of her
plants!
abilities- You said fire-based, didn't you?
I said plant-based.
You said fire-based, you meant plant-based.
He said plant-based.
I misheard.
How'd you mishear plant as fire?
I mean, he might be Zoroastrian.
They
You
don't
know.
even share a single letter.
He
I
might be
don't know.
Zoroastrian. You don't know. Plants are fire in Zoroastrianism.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yes, that is a true fact. Marcel.
Alright. Well, in the absence of new people to whack with,
Prism.
to give prisms to,
Oh,
he is
right,
going to
before I
spend his
forget.
turn. Yep.
Geo is losing a level of ghostiness.
Thank you.
Alright, Giovanni has one ghost.
Honestly, the ghosts are pretty much useless unless you're specifically fighting Cedric at this point.
Well,
so-
I'm turning
Yeah.
them off anyway. I may as well.
No.
I can't
Alright.
do anything else with Kanda.
Marcel is going to offhand attack Azalea with his shield.
No, he isn't.
Oh.
He's gonna
He is
fall.
going to attack
And
Tesla with his shield.
He's-
Okay.
This is getting to Marcel
Wait,
too.
no, why does that matter? You literally can't damage me enough to break your own prism.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This is physical damage, which the threshold for physical damage is lower at 8.
Because physical damage
Which,
is a lot.
if he rolls high, he can actually break his own prism.
Okay.
So it is still possible. So that is a +4. So he needs to roll a 4 lower to not break his own prism.
You rolled a
Oh.
4.
That is the threshold.
So he breaks his own prism.
So yeah, Marcel breaks his own prism as his
But no
offhand
damage
attack.
gets through.
Huh?
Wait.
But no damage gets through.
So doesn't he even roll the willpower save to get past it then?
Let me check. I'm not sure if it works the same for the physical.
Pretty sure physical attacks don't. It's been a while since I've looked at Marcel's sheet though, so maybe not.
Yeah. It doesn't specify the difference between physical and magical. Although I have specifically set it up that they're weak to physical damage like punchy.
Fair
and
enough.
this is pure.
But if it hasn't got a
physical damage.
difference, then you would roll the save the same. Right?
The way that I imagined the ability was that he wouldn't be able to defend against physical damage. So I think it would be separate of if it meets, it beats. So he's going to instead spend his action giving Tesla another prism.
So you smack him in the face, break the prism, and then reapply the prism.
Oh,
Sanchez!
that was a waste. Sorry, man.
Marcel,
I
what?
missed.
Marcel, you suck.
I'm sorry.
Initiative 20, lair actions.
All right. So let's see. Problem children are Rote, Giovanni, and Marcel.
Probably and Tesla as well, but it seems like Tesla
He
has
has
a
3
different...
attacks.
Yeah.
And he believes that Azalea is handling Tesla. Well, the last one hits Marcel.
What's Rote's?
Let me
AC?
check what his to hit is. That is a +10. So that is a 19, a 21, and yes, it hits.
Oh shit. Okay, that hits Rote.
Definitely it's Geo.
Well, let's see the damage. They all have prisms up.
All right.
That is true.
2d6 for each of them.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it does nothing. Lynn, your turn.
Good to see these things actually are working a little bit.
Whee! I just love the idea that because they're all flying around. Just the idea that Tesla's just flying around in the air, enjoying himself and punching Azalea.
Okay.
I'm betting that everyone in here just straight up doesn't realize that this lair action exists because Marcel's prisms just keep
Yeah,
going
we
so-
haven't noticed yet because
Yeah.
it's yet to hurt us.
Yeah, that's
So as
a
far
good
as we're
point.
concerned, we're just able to fly now.
We're just blocked off in a domain where we're able to fly, I guess.
So basically
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
is now we're forced to 1v1 one person. And the reaction is just... Cool. No! Oh, no!
Yes.
Oh wait, Glenn. You should probably try and can you convince the mages to not work with Cedric anymore?
Look,
There is currently one mage like pinning down,
Yeah.
being pinned down by Cedric.
Yeah,
I
I'll
will-
heal him. Don't worry.
He's about to be killed.
Yeah, but my turn's
Look.
before Cedric's.
look, my fellow Magic Knights. We have an obligation to protect our comrades. Yours is in danger, but you have to stop Cedric now.
Yes. I'll make sure he doesn't attack our comrade.
I would love
Try and
it.
knock him back as much as you can.
I would love
Hit
it
him.
if these guys just end up being like Glenn fanboys after this arc.
And if you think I'm just gonna stand by and allow you to do this, Cedric, you got another thing coming. So Glenn's gonna run to the edge of the barrier, and
It's not a barrier. You can step into it. It just has ill effects when you get in.
I'm gonna try something. Because I have the partial activation obsidian armor that can wrap around someone.
Mhm.
Because the thing is, he needs his arm to use the knife. And I was thinking about Berserker armor and the way that it equips to the body. I was thinking I could try and have the armor bend his arm back to break it.
It will cost double the mana since you are attempting to activate it within the area.
And also, there is that area as well, which might cause ill effects. But
His arm's already mostly broken. May as well just finish the job.
Yeah. Well,
he's
I'll do
technically
it.
the other arm that he'd be using, but well,
I'm
to
trying
like
to stop
rather than
him.
stab. But
Yeah,
that's
let's
actually a
make
good
him.
thing in this
Let's
case.
just make him paraplegic.
Actually, that is an idea. Why don't I just do it around his neck?
You're trying to kill him. Got it.
Well, Artemis might end up killing you, but go ahead.
Devin will also try to kill you.
Well, I'm not gonna let this... No, I can't let a Magic Knight die. Gotta do the right thing. Obsidian magic. Partial obsidian armor.
Ah, yes,
gonna-
the right thing. Snapping someone's neck.
To be fair, in this circumstance, it kind of is.
Yeah, so you...
There are
he's
some
gonna-
circumstances where it's the correct.
Are you going for the neck or the arm?
Neck.
I'm so on board with this.
It's not like I have any other choice.
You really don't. You don't have much time.
So I'm gonna have the obsidian magic lock around Cedric's neck and then start snapping back. So it's basically trying to snap his head backwards.
Trying to hit him with clutch.
Make a concentration saving throw.
Okay?
So that is
That's what-
Constitution DC 15 we decided earlier.
Yes.
It's a D20 Robbie roll.
Yep.
Damn it! Oh!
Alright,
As you try to form the obsidian armor around his neck, you'll feel the pulse of the field on the inside, shattering it, just degrading it down and withering it away. However, Cedric takes notice. You seriously were just trying to kill me?
Yeah. You were trying to kill your fellow Magic Knight. Of course I have an obligation to kill your ass.
You must not know how things work around here.
He does, you deranged bastard!
I'm a high-class elite magic knight from the Purple Orcus. You're a nobody you and him are both nobodies from the common realm. If I want to wave my hand and slash your throats, I can do so without care. You want to raise a finger to me? You
why
will
don't you
not
step-
live to see the rest of the day.
Why don't you step over here, you damn coward, and prove it?
Sure.
Come on, man.
Once I'm done with this prick, you're next.
Oh, great. Okay. Is that everything you do, Glenn?
Actually, let's do persuasion check for that.
Okay.
persuasion check. Hit me, coward.
Hit me. Okay.
Persuasion check. No, I'm over here.
What's your persuasion?
Do you have persuasion?
I unfortunately don't have persuasion.
Cedric's pretty deranged. Surely he should have it all lower
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah.
I will. What would this? Would this be a roll off or would this be a?
I don't know. Like, normally that would
I set up a willpower AC system for exactly this purpose, and no one ever uses it. So.
Alright, well,
guess
how
I'm
does it
trying to
use? Let's try that.
All right. If I remember correctly, it is set to 11 plus your character's innate willpower. And then there's certain bonuses based off like what their willpower HP is, but I'm not going to worry about that for now.
So then, how much?
Considering the state that he's in, and the fact that we didn't have a willpower score put down for him, I would say he would have probably at the moment a fairly low willpower. So I think that would actually work, wouldn't it?
Alright. So, yes, Cedric is going to go after you next turn.
Screw it. This kid's chump. Screw it. This kid's chump change. He's gonna backhand the kid before standing up and facing towards you, Glenn. That's not an action. He's just a dick.
Yeah.
We noticed.
Devin's turn.
I tell you to butt out. Right now, I can't conceal my rage against this man. Seeing what deals the most damage.
Yep.
Please be aiming that at Cedric and not the 3 mages.
His priority is clearly Cedric. He doesn't give a shit.
I'm just hoping,
About the 3
okay?
mages.
I like red, orange, and yellow, okay? I like these guys.
Yeah.
Alright. He is going to do seemingly nothing.
Good signs.
Yep.
And then, actually, let's have... No, they probably don't get a perception check on that. Okay, and next up, he is going to shoot 3 attacks at Cedric.
I think it's pretty
Missed, hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, 35 points of damage against Cedric. Alright, that's his turn done. Familiar.
Fantastic. Is he still holding this dude down, or is he let go of him? Because you said
He stood up from the guy. The guy's still like underneath him, but he's not paying attention to him right now.
Well, I'm gonna try and drag the mage out from under him, because I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what this zone does, so I can try and heal the guy with the hole in his collarbone.
Alright, would that be... I would say that's either strength or athletics. The guy's not going to resist you, but he's still a decent-sized man, and you're not a strong person.
Well, he can at least help me drag him out.
Yeah, so you'll have advantage.
Yeah, so you have advantage on a grapple check.
I don't have
Strength or athletics.
I don't have strength or athletics, but if he's like 13's pretty good, and this guy, if we're going by Hedera's,
he's probably you can drag him out decently fine, but you're dragging him into the Mongrove.
I can go.
Would that still be up?
Can I just die?
Would it? I don't see why it would have gone down.
Let's see. The Mancanil Grove lasts 3 rounds, so yeah, it would still be up.
Like,
Yeah.
I was just gonna drag him diagonal because I'm not stupid enough to go back into the Grove of Poisonous Plants.
Yep.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, you managed to get him. You managed to get him just outside of the barrier.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'll try and get help.
I will say that
I'm gonna drop.
probably
Can I?
that probably cause at least a. Would that be an action or a bonus action? Do you think, Alex?
I reckon that would probably be an action.
Fuck, I was gonna try and heal him, and I can't do that on a bonus.
It's
At least
okay.
even.
I'll go get help. Thank you.
Be quick. Can I try and heal him at least a little bit so that he's not bleeding through his throat?
Sure. We'll say you can make a medicine check, and on success, let's say
Do I have
what
medicine?
D
I should have.
68.
God, I have at least decent medicine, right? Fucking medicine. Healing. Yep, that's master.
All right.
All right. D6.
Yeah.
barely worse than my thing. Well, there we are. He probably has at least the hole in his throat closed. Sorry,
At the very least, he's not actively bleeding out.
I can't do much else, but at least you won't be
Get
bleeding
help.
out.
And he is going to run off. He's no longer on the map and is presumably running to go get help.
Remember when they started trying to attack us? I have a feeling they're gonna end this as, like, people who want to help us. By
Yep.
end this, I mean they currently are.
Yeah, Eli's suggesting we might need to name some of these random NPCs.
You kind of do, because you've got
These
Glint's
moves.
fan club right here.
Yeah, the guy who Familio and Glyn saved the life of, and the guys that went under Glyn's command after Cedric just went berserk. All right, Ashlyn.
Put a hole in him, please, Ashlyn.
Not a problem.
Hmm.
All right, he's going to roll to hit. That is a 19, which I believe should hit. Cedric, does a 19 hit?
19 will hit Cedric, yes.
Okay, alright. So add 3 levels, so that is...
He's buff, he's not that buff.
Alright, 32 points of damage.
Nice.
That'll be halved.
Whoop.
Actually, wait, no, it wouldn't.
It's,
It's force,
It's-
isn't it?
yeah, it's force damage because
Yeah, that
it's
doesn't
spatial
get-
magic.
Yeah, that
So
doesn't
that
get
isn't a
affected by
basic
this.
elemental one.
Yes, that doesn't get
So
affected by this thing.
Ashlyn's doesn't get halved. And I don't think I can do that as a bonus action, so I believe that is my turn.
Alright,
Alright, let's keep going.
Azalea.
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 It is a
Ah,
motherfucking
Azalea.
plant. You can pronounce it the way the plant is pronounced.
Okay. Azalea is going to... She's gonna try and trap Tesla again, or is she gonna count her losses here? Actually, yeah, you know what? She's gonna count her losses here, and, step here.
Oh, okay.
Seems like my ally outside is in need of a little assistance. What? I'll have to bid you all adieu until the next time, until the next time when nature can finally take a hold of you all.
Don't run away, plant chicken.
I'm afraid-
And she will start to sink downwards into the mangrove.
Can we get an opportunity attack on that?
Yeah,
I would say
please.
so, yeah.
Great, I'm a fucking fire puncher.
I'm
And
gonna
the
stab
I would say
her.
Giovanni and Tesla do. Marcel and Rote would not.
I feel
Yeah.
They're not within 5
Okay.
foot.
I'm afraid our hospitality hasn't ended yet.
Tesla want to punch you. 15's probably not gonna hit.
It will not.
18
That probably
definitely
will though. If
Roll
only-
damage.
If only Gio could grant advantage to me.
Yep, if only.
Yes.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yep, that's the damage. 25.
All right.
25. All right, yeah, she will take the damage as you manage to slash at her I guess cheek.
Yeah.
I guess so.
As you manage to slash at her cheek. Oh shit, not set to 25.
Yeah, she has more than 25 HP. Shock and horror.
Oh no, Giovanni, you hit her death point and cut her HP down. Nice work.
Yep.
As her head sinks down underneath the plants, completely enveloped by her, and she disappears. On the outside, she pops back up.
Damn Tesla, stupid. Damn Tesla, really short arms.
That would have been.
She will look over at these two and.
Oh no.
Shit, fuck cracker.
I didn't realize that you had a resonant spatial mage on your side. That could be a problem if. Oh god, I'm blanking on his name.
Voltos.
That could be a problem for Valtos if it gets to that. I should deal with you first.
Oh no.
Really, what
I don't
happened?
like attention, thank you!
Sabera's noose!
I thought your problem was with royalty. What's wrong with... What exactly has Ashlyn done to you?
Guessing she has a spatial mage and knows how spatial magic works.
Well, I guess then that... Well,
The
if you're willing
problem
to
is with
so-
anyone who...
Well, if you're willing to so quickly ignore that, then you clearly have no... Well, what's the word? Nothing that you're standing behind. You're just saying stuff because you're angry.
What I stand behind is Master Lick's will. And,
Does his will
and he would
waver
not
as-
want us to be... And
So
he
you-
would not want us to be trapped here.
So your will wavers just as much... So what, does his will waver just as much as yours does?
I do not understand Master Lick's... I do not understand Master Lick, the depth of Master Lick's mind, nor do I need to follow his will. He's the only one who will actually... He's the only one of you rotten humans who actually cares for the world, for the plants and the nature within it. And she is certainly not someone who cares for the plants of this world. Ashlyn,
How do you know my name?
I just said it.
That is fair.
I literally just said it.
Yeah.
So...
did she?
Yes!
Yeah.
While I
in
was
that case,
trying to
then-
goad
then
her
I
into
didn't
it,
register.
when
have a
Spoon
problem
was
with
trying to
all.
goad Azalea into attacking her instead of Ashlyn.
That is fair. I must have missed that, sorry.
And you seem to have a misunderstanding, as you royals always do. I have a problem with all those who would dare to harm nature. All nobles included. And she's going to what's the term?
Attack?
And yeah, she's going to attempt to use the noose on Ashlyn.
Alright, making a strength save.
It's probably gonna
She
fail.
doesn't have those.
Great.
All right. As a large tree starts to grow behind her, wrapping her up inside of it, stabbing its branches into her and flooding her veins with poison. This is poison damage.
Yep.
She has a prism on her that does nothing.
Would the prism even work in this instance?
Considering the attack is currently inside her body, no.
Alright, well then that's the 8 for the physical damage.
Prism's down.
She's going to step forward.
I'm just gonna quickly remove the icon for the prism. I'll move her back in a sec.
Yeah, she's going to step forward and just look directly into Ashlyn's eyes. How interesting how nature works sometimes. Looks like you're finally getting your comeuppance for all those years ago.
No, you... How...
Mages!
Yep.
Okay. What's your name?
Oh.
Magic Knight.
Oh,
Bronzal Star.
yeah, I'm Blin Burgess. I need your help right now. We need to take down Cedric.
Since he's clearly gone crazy and is gonna try and kill Geno.
Roll a persuasion check. I'll say this is no longer with disadvantage considering the fact that,
He just tried to murder his...
he just did that.
Okay. I don't have persuasion, but
I didn't want to give you advantage, but I'm also inclined to say the DC is a fair bit lower since they did just see him nearly murder their comrade.
For
Yep.
moderate insubordination.
yes.
At worst.
Considering the fact that the guy wasn't trying
They are also watching him presumably get possessed by a devil.
Yeah, it's like...
At least from their perspective. like actively in front of them.
Just, nah man, I'm out.
Got it. We'll follow your lead.
Very well. In that case, hit this bastard with everything you have.
Alright, each of them is going to attack Cedric in turn, and miss entirely. Sorry, sir!
Don't worry, I believe in all of you. You can do better.
You will just see a smile come to their faces as they are finally praised for the first time and presumably ever after joining the Magic Knights.
Jesus
They
Christ!
look massively reassured and go, yes!
Do they get to
I'm
roll
pretty sure their
willpower
willpower
increase?
just increased by 10 levels.
What's wrong with all of you?
You shut up, you piece of psycho.
I guess I have way more filth to clean up than I thought. Who's the one who let the Magic Knights get this dirty?
Rote.
Rote is trapped inside of the dome.
He can attempt to leave, it'll just hurt.
Will it though? Don't we all have prisms up?
That's probably not going to matter, and since this
fall
isn't
damage is landing against the ground, and it would be fall damage since they are currently, flying and would presumably be exiting at some point in the air.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, prisms don't help against physical damage.
You know what? Rote is going to instead take the opportunity to start up another charge.
Yep,
I
that
don't
makes
know if this is even. I don't even know if this is going to be useful at this point, but maybe I can charge up enough and break down the barrier.
That'd be a good idea.
You guys are probably gonna have to be the ones to take care of things.
Don't worry,
Actually-
we'll handle the matter.
How much mana do you guys have?
Very little.
I'm
I feel
basically
like-
down to nothing.
Same.
I've got maybe enough for one more big burst. Would you guys be able to do anything afterwards, or?
Probably.
Well, we'd be able to keep that plant lady busy at least for a short while.
Even if I don't have magic, I've still got my shield.
Still got my blade.
I've still got Grandpa,
I
who you are currently inside
Grandpa's
of.
probably gonna help most of it. Never mind. Never mind. I'm pretty sure that doesn't succeed.
That
So
does not.
Rote will just have to kind of.
I love the
hang there.
idea that he lost
Sorry,
concentration after Tesla said that you're currently inside of because he's inside of
Actually,
Kanda right now.
I'm pretty sure he's inside of you.
No.
Actually, no. Rote is instead going to, because that doesn't cost an action if it fails on the first go. He's instead going to attempt a Bolduga.
Against?
The barrier.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry that you didn't get a chance to prep yourself for this one, Duga. I'll make it up for you in the future. We can shock the party later.
That's my thing.
Bolduga! That's 5 mana. Which he'll upcast to be 7 mana.
Okay, roll Duga against the barrier. Bear in mind, it is made of earth, so it probably will reduce the damage.
True.
What if he damages the circle? Wouldn't that deactivate it equally?
Oh.
True.
That is actually
Yeah.
a very good point, and the circle would not resist your damage, even though it's on stones.
Well, no, the circle would probably still resist the damage, but it's probably just a better
Alright,
target.
yep, sure.
Target.
Roll to attack the circle.
Alright. Shit.
Obviously,
You missed the circle.
How did I miss the ground?
Giovanni, your turn.
Sorry, guys. Duke is a bit shy when Duke can be a little bit shy sometimes.
Shy to hit the.
It's a bolt of lightning. It does not have emotions.
Hey, he heard that.
Pull that up word.
Trees don't have emotions, and neither do spells. This is just swinging around in this.
Actually, from outside the barrier. I think this tree hates me!
Azalea is just going to flip Tesla off from the outside.
I feel like someone's saying something to me, but I can't physically see it because of the giant wall of stupid stuff.
Geo, math it up. Can you mathematics your way out of the barrier?
Can he mathematically work out how to fuck this barrier up? Actually, can he do that?
Okay, I'm going to hit my mana.
He has
Get
one.
Can
one
I-
back.
Yeah, I do get one back.
For
Actually,
all
that
the
should
help
be-
that does.
Yeah.
This isn't JJ.
Could I roll-
Give up HP for
Yeah.
pissy.
Yeah, I give up HP for at least one more mana, please. Because I
Thing
can't.
that we did.
I don't think that was ever something we established.
I
Oh,
think
no,
it was
in that-
something we speculated about, but I don't think we ever actually added it in.
I've got something similar to that for Bentley, but that's a very specific Bentley
Yeah,
thing. So
okay. That wasn't
You know
the
what?
general
I'm just gonna roll perception
I
as
can't
normal.
see anything like that.
Yeah.
you're rolling perception.
Yeah. To try and survey the circle and find its weak point.
Fair enough. I'm assuming you're going to give yourself advantage somehow.
Yes.
All right, roll with advantage to survey the circle.
Okay. 17 plus. Pretty high
Plus.
perception, actually. Master.
Yes, dude, you got a 20 fucking 7.
All right. You notice that you can tell that the center of the circle seems to be the weakest point. However, this is a clearly well designed trap, as the wind is pushing you away from that center point, which would make it difficult to reach.
Right. So of course has a defense mechanism. Alright, I have to get to the center. Can any of you help me in this matter?
Yes.
I know exactly where it is. Okay, throw me towards the center. I'll try and damage it.
When's Tez's next turn? Because
Initiative 1 before Marcel's.
okay, so Tez and Marcel. I guess we can say Giovanni's gonna action. What's the term? Action prepare.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to prepare.
Ready action.
I think
Yeah,
it's ready action.
yeah. Giovanni's going to ready an action for either Marcel or Tesla's turn.
Yeah.
Marcel Marcel has nothing better to do on his turn, so he's perfectly fine with the whole idea of just spending the action helping Giovanni.
To be fair, does Tesla have anything he can do on his turn either?
Tesla has an idea of what he can do.
So yeah, in that case, prepare an action on Marcel's turn where Marcel will help you, because Marcel is strong.
Yeah.
Artemis.
Yeah, Artemis is going to take one look at the shit that Cedric is doing and go, "Oh, you fucking asshole!"
Accurate.
She's going to attempt to pull out the what's it called? The Sacred Turf Marker, which is going to cost double mana. Shit.
Also, it's long duration, so she's going to need to roll a concentration check to keep it up.
How long can Cedric keep up his bullshit field?
He's not the
Yeah.
one that's doing it. It's a separate entity to him.
Wow.
It's the stone that he has.
Wow.
He pulled it out of one of his of the
Oh.
things last session.
Oh,
I believe he currently has it in his pocket.
Yes.
Oh, it's gotta be. I don't know.
Artemis, take from your roots, pickpocket him.
Yep. Throw it into
not a
the
bad idea.
ocean or something.
We stole the ring last time. Surely stealing the thing that's causing us more. Surely making this easier for us by gimping the boss by stealing his shit might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Rolling the Constitution saving throw.
Yes. DC 15.
That I don't think I have master on Constitution. So the stained glass is going to immediately dissipate the moment that it's summoned. Oh, you son of a fuck!
Just
This is bullshit.
Just steal the magic item
I don't. Just take
Where
the
is
item out
it?
of his-
in his pocket.
It's in his pocket.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't have to use my hands to touch this bastard.
Just do it
She's
so
gonna
we can
take a
kill
step
him.
forward in it.
Just do it so
I
we
guess
can
this would be a
beat the shit out of
contested
him.
grapple.
Make it easier for the rest of us.
Artemis, there is a crazy woman in putting Ashlyn in a prison made of poison tree. I don't give a shit where you have to put your hands. We do not have time for this.
You want to talk? I'd rather be stuck up to a poison tree than have to touch this guy.
No, you fucked us up! Please, this with you if I could!
Contesting
please.
grapples.
No, the poison tree's still better.
You've got to have better grappling than he does.
Yeah, please.
Artemis, I believe Artemis has grappling, and okay, we didn't write down any skills for this guy, but he's got to have grappling.
Why? Why would he got to have
Journeyman.
grappling?
Why?
One thing we know that he's done is that he's grappled things. He did it with
Journeyman
Monty,
or
he did it with the
professional,
other
I'd say. Pick one.
guy.
Journeyman.
Either way, it's going to be higher.
Really, only have a novice? Well, that's great.
Yeah. I normally have a magic guy to do this for me. Yeah, she's going to attempt to grab Cedric, but Cedric's going to shove her out of the way and
Why not,
probably
why
attempt
not
to...
sleight of hand it to steal it from his pocket? That's literally pickpocketing.
Yeah, that is what sleight of hand is for. She's not
True.
trying to grab him.
She doesn't have sleight of hand. So if that's the case, I will...
It's probably just read.
It'll be
in that
sleight
case,
of hand
I'll do-
versus perception, I believe, is normally.
Okay, in that case... oh, sleight of hand's pretty good.
Alright,
Oh.
and perception, I'd say he's got... Yeah, you managed to steal the thing!
Steal it and then throw it into the fucking ocean.
The ocean. Throw it away, Artemis, now.
Oh, you... suck shit, you bastard! And he's going... she is going to throw it towards the ocean.
Yes,
Roll a strength check, I guess, to see how far you can throw it.
please.
She's so
Send it to
strong.
the... Send it to the moon, please.
That's a 14.
Sure, she has an advantage. She has all this baseball shit. Sure, she's gonna have a pitcher's arm.
Like, come on, she uses the glass.
I mean, she would still be holding the fucking baseball bat.
Yeah, so she
Wait,
can...
no, that-
pitch it towards the moon!
Yes!
Yeah.
To the moon!
Batter up! She's going to try and swing it so that the baseball bat will knock it. Will knock it flying and then also in the follow through swing hit him in the face.
Wait, what if it goes towards... Wait, no! Artemis, knock it towards the tree!
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yes, because that's an ongoing effect. Although there's a distinct risk that Azalea might pick it up.
Well,
It's
if
true.
it's towards me... Well, if it says towards me, at the very least, that still has the same effect.
What if I throw it towards the dome?
For me, no, it's way more variable to be over here. I think, because those guys will just
Okay,
drop.
she'll give that a go then. Oh, you son of a!
You drop it.
Should we not just treat that as
knock it
advantage?
straight back-
considering she
I
rolled
knocked
a
it
10
straight back
She
into
rolled
his
a 10
face.
earlier. You were just changing targets.
Yeah,
Well, that was to throw it. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so you send it somewhere else, I guess, which is not near Cedric.
Because the thing, I don't see...
Roll a d8 for which direction it goes, I'd say.
Sure.
Please.
We'll say that through all of the
One,
all of the shouting voices. She wasn't
So
able
3
to fully.
is above Artemis. So you'd probably be wanting a 7.
Or... 8.
Oh, I got an 8.
So that will throw it directly towards Ashlyn.
Oh, wait, that's the
okay.
best target possible!
Wait, hold on. Where are we counting from?
Yeah.
So I was thinking left, top left, top
Left.
right,
Let's just follow-
right,
If we
bottom
just,
right.
So it'd be shot in towards Giovanni actually,
Oh,
because it got an 8. If 1 is left, and then 2 is
Can we
top
just
left.
Oh yeah,
whatever-
it would be. So it would be towards the dome.
Oh,
It would
so
be
I guess
towards
the dome
dome.
just
So
deactivates.
going that anyway.
Then the dome just deactivates, which means everyone just sort of, I guess, flops to the floor.
Is that Devin? I guess Devin has to make a
Devin has to make a concentration check.
concentration check,
oh.
which I believe
He
he
doesn't
succeeds.
have concentration, but
It's a Constitution check.
it's a Constitution check. He does not have con saves.
Which means that if it's a 15, he fails, and that means it deactivates.
All right, everyone within the dome, you will fall to the floor, no longer kept within the dome.
I was gonna do a really cool thing where I use my plasma to shoot, to fly.
Yeah, that would've been-
Right.
The stone is still active, but now it's at on the ground at Giovanni's feet.
What the hell?
Wait, that's the crazy
All of
magic
you can
stony
feel-
thing!
you can feel-
All right, Marcel needs to make a concentration check now to keep up his stuff.
Damn, oh great,
All
that's
right,
really
everyone's
bad!
prisms drop.
What was that?
Everyone's prisms drop. He
That's-
fails the concentration
That's
check.
really bad. Well, let's...
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough mana to give everyone new prisms. Sorry.
Oh,
that's-
that's bad.
All right, Cedric's turn.
He's probably is he still gonna try and stab Glenn?
Considering what Artemis just pulled, Cedric is going to you absolute bitch. How dare you come back after all this time just to mess with me? He's going to send a piece of paper over towards the stone to attempt to pick it up again, which I imagine this is going to need some saving throws to...
I'm imagining that Giovanni picked it up, so that would be a contesting grapple check. Giovanni, grapple
That's
check.
assuming that it doesn't just dissipate because the stone's still technically active.
Yeah. Also, he rolled.
True.
Yep, that's not
I just rolled.
Gio just fucking. I like that Gio just had picked it up before Cedric even saw.
Yeah.
Alright, Giovanni keeps a hold of it.
Yep, you're not getting it back, whatever intention you have.
And then Cedric is going to... what's he gonna... What's he gonna do? Screw it, he's going to attempt to slash at Artemis. Oh.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's
a good roll.
really bad.
Yeah.
That's a good roll for Artemis.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's and he's going to attempt to slash
Wait,
at
didn't he do
her.
an action with the trying to get the stone back?
Yeah, he has 2 actions.
Yes. One to attack and one to try and get the stone back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
So that he's on his second action now.
Yes, so that was his second action.
Okay, just checking. Great.
Yeah, no, I was keeping track. I was just doing some flares for dramatics.
Oh, sorry. I was just very concerned that didn't count.
No, I was just doing some
Fine,
some flavor text. As he tries to slash forward several times, nicking Artemis's shoulders a couple times, and causing her to step back a little bit. But she just grins. Oh, I've been waiting a long time for this, you utter fuckwit.
Alright, Tesla's turn.
Well, I'm no longer bound up by the thing. Marcel, you should take Magic Stone thingy to save Ashlyn. I have a different idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask something, because I have an idea for this. Can I try and do something, because this is a move idea that I've had for in the future. I was gonna probably get it after this arc. Can I try and do it here, but roll up the proficiency of my ranged attack?
What's your move?
So it's gonna be. I was basically gonna try and use both my solar shooter, the ranged fire attack, but like combine both fireballs into one bigger fireball and shoot it like a beam so I can hit both Azalea and Cedric.
What do you reckon, Eli?
You can certainly try, though I will say this is a brand new spell, so you might have... Oh wait, this is a brand new spell!
So...
In Black Clover, during times of extreme difficulty and extreme stress, new spells can suddenly appear within Green Mars.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Give it a go. We'll say you have advantage to hit. We'll say that this is a weaker version of it because it's their first time though. So
Yeah, the
it's
idea for
probably
this one was
got-
literally playing
yeah,
as my
strong.
ultimate attack kind of deal, but I was gonna do a weaker version here, but I guess.
Alright, let's do this.
So he's gonna create one ball charged up with a whole bunch of the lightning, and the other hand is in flames. Swirl it around in his hands, and as he just starts concentrating two together in the middle. Okay. Plasma magic, solar flare, and I'm trying to shoot this with both Azalea and Cedric.
Alright.
Which this would probably be a dex save instead of a to hit.
Okay, I play both of those characters, so Azalea then Cedric.
I guess if they would they both roll with
Oh damn!
disadvantage? Out of curiosity, would they both roll with disadvantage? Because
Would you say with a disadvantage?
Sure, let's do that.
Sure. First time.
Roll a cool.
oh, please, second one be equally bad.
Hold on a second.
I'm holding on.
Yeah, sorry, he's typing something
Yeah.
to me. He's just...
All right.
Okay, right.
Okay. And the second one is Cedric.
Oh damn, he got way better.
I mean, Cedric is further away, so that does kind of make sense. But Azalea is getting hit by this.
Azalea.
Azalea.
Azalea, right. How are we going to rule this?
How much? Because I'm going to dump the rest of my mana into this, I think.
I'd say probably
basic-
1 dice higher than the solar shooter for now as the weakened version, plus whatever
Again, we'll
upcasting he does.
Again, as you get better with the move, it'll become more powerful.
Well,
but
Yeah,
Solar
this is a
Sh-
weakened version.
Solar Shooter is actually weaker than Solar Strike. But this one does hit 2 people, so I guess that does make sense.
Yeah,
these
it's a
are
line,
split
so-
between 2 different damage types, so I guess I'll just up the fire damage because this is more fire than lightning.
Sure.
Okay, so
Right.
in that case,
And
and
then
for hers,
she rolled an @1, so she'll probably get
She'll take double.
doubled.
so I will just multiply up because I assume Cedric might have failed it from. Does he have dex saves?
Does he have dex saves? I believe he does. Yes, he has. That's a 17.
Yeah, he'd probably take half then. 'Cause I don't
Okay,
think I'm
so
gonna-
Cedric takes half and
Azalea
Azalea
takes
takes
double, and Cedric takes
I
half.
guess I'll roll normal and then you add up and down.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so do I do D8s or D10s for this attack?
Do the same as your solar shooter, so the
That's
range.
D8s. Yep. Okay. So so if I'm doing 3D8, then doubling that to 6D8. So I'm doubling it to 68. Can I add an extra level of upcasting from below my mana?
Is that a thing you can do?
I don't
Does
know.
he? You have Beloved by Mana, don't you?
That's why I asked that. Yeah, I,
Let me double check what Beloved by Mana does.
I think it
I'm
just.
pretty sure it does allow for an extra level of upcasting.
Okay, well, yes. If Beloved by Mana allows you to do that, then yes, you can do that.
Okay, then that makes it 7D8. So
Yeah.
I'll roll 5D10 for the fire. So 5D10 plus
Yeah, math.
5D10 plus 10. 36, that's fire, and then slash did I roll D10s? Let me 1 second. Ignore that. That one's wrong. That's not real. Plus, we did the math wrong on that one, too. I added strength. No, wait, 32. Wow, that was barely worse.
All right, that
Plus,
is.
1 second.
16.
I'm done the 2d8. This is the lightning. And then a 9 on top of that for it, so...
18.
And that's
150, 153 for Azalea.
And that's 4 mana, because that's as high as I can cast.
And then for
Alright.
Cedric, that's
How's Cedric looking,
about
by the way?
40. He's looking disheveled, but honestly, it seems like most of that is from the like psychological.
How much health does
destruction of
this
his
fucker
character.
have?
He is a third in command of a Magic Knight squad.
And we've been pumping
And who's
damage.
also designed as a solar boss, so,
Okay, I would just check because we've been pumping damage in them this whole time, and we've got 2 others. So, okay, and then I'm just gonna throw another soul, and then in that case I'm also just gonna throw. I can't offhand that. Oh wait, yes I can. I'm gonna put, and then I'm gonna try and drop kick Azalea as I'm falling down, and then not falling down, and then I'm trying to drop kick Azalea.
Screw Ashlyn, I guess.
well, he left her to Marcel.
With the stone that can just turn it off instead of trying to break her out with a thing he might fail on.
Fair.
18.
Hits.
Oh,
Boom, I'm
nice.
next to no mana. This is the fire damage. This is the lightning. That didn't do much. That's 4 plus 13, so that is 17 damage.
Yeah.
I am on 1 mana.
All right.
Yep,
She's
one
looking
club.
she's looking decently hurt, but she's still standing just fine.
Alright, Giovanni, throw me the stone.
Yep, here you go.
Thanks. I'll help Ashlyn now.
Yep, go ahead. Don't let
And
me hold
Marcel
you.
is going to run up to Ashlyn with the stone, making Azalea make a Constitution saving throw in order to retain concentration.
She fails.
All right, Ashlyn
Because
is
she just got punched in the face with a plasma rifle.
yes.
That's
All right, Ashlyn is freed.
I believe you still have your turn, unless your action was getting the stone from.
free. I think item exchange is a free action.
Item exchange is a free action.
So you still have your actions.
Okay, let's see.
Action.
Well, considering the fact that okay, I can give 2 prisms. Who needs prisms?
I have next to no mana, so I don't know how much longer I'll be assisting.
I'm thinking the two near the problem children, Artemis, Glyn, have a prism.
Yep.
And
Thank you,
he's out of
Marcel.
mana.
Actually, would you be able to put up a prism since you're holding the stone?
Marcel's not that stupid. He would at least, very least, know how to work that out. It's probably better.
I guess if you're chucking the I guess if you like chuck the stone away first.
That, but then there's a chance Azalea might go pick it up.
It's true.
We should.
Yeah.
I think keeping this stone on us is more important than keeping other people up, considering Fumi has nearly max mana and she can just run around
Okay,
being healed.
plan B. Ashlyn, have this. He's leaving opportunity range.
Counterattack.
Yep, and is then going to activate the prisms. It's centered on Ashlyn now.
That is going to be pretty hurting.
Alright. He doesn't have a prism on him, so he's taking this in full.
She only has one. She only has one basic attack. One basic melee attack. So.
Roll melee.
And that's the foxglove. So this is.
Ooh,
Oh, and that's plus 11, so that's 26.
Jesus.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Glyn, Artemis, you've got this, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Marcel.
And now, for you! And he's going to turn around with his shield and attempt to bash her with it.
Hit her with the bonk thing. Yes, the bonk thing! You need to start
Alright,
upping the proficiency on the bonk thing. You're really good with it.
Yeah, this is basic. This is his only melee attack because he doesn't really attack things. Take this! It's not much, but still. He likes his
Not
bonk
bad.
thing. Alright,
Oh.
now we have reached initiative 20.
Oh. Okay.
Azalea's gonna
Azalea.
stumble back. I said Azalea, didn't I?
No, you did.
No.
Oh, shit. Azalea's gonna stumble back a little bit and just... Damn it. This isn't going anywhere near as planned.
Eat poopy butt.
Devin, we need to put an end to this now. Last ditch.
Agreed. And you will see underneath your feet, pretty much all throughout the harbor, are magic circles appearing.
Who?
Small tornadoes of dust rising from them.
Anyone who wants to make a arcane knowledge check?
I will do a Arcana check. Tell me
Ashlyn, then.
fucking everything!
Shit ton of landmines
This is
that were set up
the second
previously.
Arcana I've nat 20 with Fumi this session.
So you've definitely got a working handle on how.
Alright, Robbie, both
so-
of your characters
circles
knows what's
work.
going on. Eli, you're two.
Oh, should
Oh,
I
yeah,
should probably
uh,
roll for Tesla as well, although that
Yes.
I hope so.
Rotate's
then.
knowledgeable.
So is Tesla.
Okay. I'll say this to Fumi, and everyone else will probably get it. Shit ton of landmines that have clearly been set up previously as some sort of failsafe, just in case things didn't go the right way. Potentially to try and clean up whatever might have been left. This is going to destroy the entire harbor if it goes off.
Everybody into the water!
Well,
Except Cedric, you stay right where you are.
yep. That's right.
Wait a
You're not
second.
going anywhere.
Wait, they're not activating around Ashlyn or Tesla because of the negation field.
Yes, but that is a very small thing, and you're pretty sure the shockwave which is a physical thing, will still be enough to penetrate through and cause pretty bad damage to anyone inside.
What do we do?
Oh,
And Azalea will start running towards Devin, who I imagine both Tesla and Ashlyn are going to try and back
Yeah,
her.
I'm gonna try and, because I can do this, and I have advantage the first time, I'm gonna try and fucking bite her.
Okay, well,
20!
Ashlyn
I
crits.
said... Ashlyn crits and Tesla also hits!
Alright, Ashlyn was going to be putting all her mana into this because she
Mamba?
can.
Her mama.
Mana, so that would be 5d8 plus 10, so that will be 10d...
1d8 plus 10 plus 20.
I'll do 1d8 plus 5 piercing
Don't
because
leave.
of the bitey bite.
All right.
Hack! And just bites straight out into her shoulder, I guess.
I guess
You're
she'll
just
be
hanging
stopped
off
in
her
place and
at
just.
the
You.
Oh wait, no,
That's how
no,
it's gonna-
that reduces her movement speed to 0. Literally, that's part of the ability.
So that's how it's gonna be, is it? Fine then. If I have to be taken out by this as well, and to ensure that all of you are taken down, so be it. Devon, tell Master Licht that we've won this. She's going to stand there and straighten herself up, with small little poisonous plants reaching out to her feet, almost as if to try and push her forward, but failing because they're plants.
We still have magic stone. If
Don't make
Ashley
water.
gives that to crazy
Yep,
guy with
yep.
big bomb move.
I'm no martyr. I'm no martyr. I'm just one part of this natural world. If I can help save the rest of it, then my death will be much more than worth it.
You are crazy, lady.
just returned
Natural
to the
world is right
trees.
there past the big forest.
Yeah, you could literally
Delia,
just walk there.
There's no need for this. Remember,
I
ball toss.
Tesla's thing is still, he's still in her shoulder, so.
You're right. She's gonna attempt to grab Tesla's head. I guess this is a grapple check, though Tesla's probably not resisting, so.
Tesla, are you attempting to resist being grappled by her?
Yeah, I want to still have the advantage in the biting contest.
Okay, fine. Roll to
She's
grapple her
trying to
instead of
though.
having her
I
grapple
fail
you.
though.
Oh,
Alright.
She rips you off. She rips Tesla off of her, and grabs onto his head. You are now being held by Azalea as she starts rushing. She starts rushing towards Devon.
Ah, Tesla's
We
being
should take
hit.
this one to.
Tesla's being taken again.
yep.
You're right.
That's-
Master Lick will be much more happy if they all die and this one gets to him.
Yep, that's not gonna happen. I'm outside that zone. Actually, yeah. Glenn's gonna activate his partial armor again, but this time he's gonna aim for Azalea's legs to try and bind them up.
Go ahead.
She exit his opportunity range.
Glenn.
Yes.
Glenn.
Well, his turn next, regardless. So.
Well, actually, no,
Yeah.
she wouldn't.
Yeah,
but
because
this is
she'd be
all-
within
this-
5 feet of him.
Yeah, this is all happening within initiative 20, though.
Guys, I don't like this.
Right, fair enough.
Alright,
Ah.
sir. As you see the 3 of them there,
You'll feel the magic circles growing stronger and stronger. The tornadoes being built larger and larger as they start to shred the environment around them.
but before they're able to destroy anything, you hear another sound. Something else.
Oh.
Severing magic! Death scythe!
Yay, crazy guy!
Yeah. Oh,
As
Yeah.
you see a
Never had a bad
gigantic sickle-like thing, horizontal to the ground, slash through the area, carving up all of the magic circles in one solid go,
Yay, crazy strong.
aiming straight for Azalea's arm. That's the one that's holding onto Tesla.
Hey, Tesla recognized this stabby man.
Soon behind him, you see several other individuals you recognize from earlier.
Hey,
The entire Green Praying Mantis squads.
you.
oh.
You seriously thought you'd have? That's gonna hit Azalea's arm.
Yep.
I think you mean it's gonna
I
hit the
imagine-
stump.
Yeah, I imagine severing it clean off.
I'm imagining that Azalea will scream, let go of Tesla, and grab her arm with her other arm.
You seriously put up this good of a fight while I was out of here? I have the right mind to carve you all up alongside these two.
Thank you for the assistance, Captain Jackman.
I'll cut you about it later.
Thank you.
you really shouldn't be trying to cut them up or anything, Captain.
But that...
As a hail of arrows will start raining down all over the battlefield.
Oh,
all over
just
the
let's thank you,
battlefield.
means yay, I get to fight him.
The purple orca mages will just hide themselves around Glyn and start to slowly inch towards Cedric.
Heck, Vice Captain, I believe this part's your job.
Yes. I need to find the name of her ability. Their ability.
Ability.
Their
That is you
ability.
fucked that up. You're the one who should do that the least.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just gonna look it up.
Why are you the misgenderer?
I think you mean Mr. Genderer.
I'll kill you.
Wood creation magic. Grim Woods! And you will see a large amount of trees sprouting up, restraining several of the individuals, in particular, Cedric.
very.
Most of them are on Cedric.
He is just like cocooned up inside of dozens upon dozens
Actually,
of roots.
no, all of them around Cedric.
You look quite the delicacy like that. Though, Joran, you should have probably tried to capture the other two for my slicing habit.
And Yoren will just point to them. As you will see at their feet, several trees have tried to sprout, but appear to be getting lost within a black mire. Looks like they've got some kind of magic to prevent that. I think they're sinking.
Tesla's gonna jump away just in case because of the whole trying to capture
Yeah.
this thing. Tesla's gonna jump back a bunch.
He is currently not being restrained by either of them, and is currently not within the black muck.
He's just making sure
Oh,
because, you know.
I think this will be the perfect opportunity for me to shine. As you'll see, a certain fella that you do not remember not liking the face of, flying forward on a bronze creation scooter of his with a carving of his own face on the front. As he tries to fly straight into the two of them.
Oh, it's that guy.
I
Wait,
remember
what?
beating you up.
The Seke Flying Star immediately gets stabbed by a poisonous plant root, and he goes tumbling down to the ground.
Yeah, that's about what I. That's about what Tesla expected to happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Honestly, I didn't expect him to even get that far.
So it was an improvement.
Braun time. Sure thing, Braun. Braun time. As you see another familiar face starting to run forward.
I guess I'm just gonna walk back to Ashland. This is the slowest teleportation. This is the slowest spatial magic I've ever seen. Because they're just slowly sinking like all this happened.
To be fair, that's very accurate.
I know, it's just really funny to come. This is the slowest spatial magic I've ever seen.
As he finally reaches it and attempts to punch the mire, the two will disappear.
Ashlyn will attempt to shoot the mire and miss.
I will.
He punches the mire, and you'll see it start to crackle and dissipate underneath his fist. But by then, it's too late. The two have already made their escape.
Well,
Braun did.
yeah.
Tesla
I
tired.
guess that makes a lot of us.
Braun did.
Braun did very good.
Braun did.
Congratulations, Braun. Glad to have you as part of the squad.
Great, cool. Okay, one sec. And then Fumi's just gonna run around just casting healing mist on everybody. Because everybody's fucked up.
Right. Yorin, you should help out the young royal.
She's just pantsing full blast, like, okay, everybody, included. Okay, one sec. I bet you'll also go over and help out the purple orcas. Thank you very much for signing with Glyn there. I'm very thankful.
Actually, no, N would be the healer, wouldn't he?
Yeah, Yoren is not a healer.
Yeah. All right. And go ahead and help out little Miss Royal there.
All right. And N will just slowly start going for anyone that that Familio is not going for. He'll go up to Rote first, probably.
Yeah, because
Thank you.
Ashlyn was healed first, so about that allergic
Yeah.
myself. Don't need to actually roll healing, it's just assumed.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank
yeah,
you
it's
very
out of
much.
combat. It counts.
Thank you very much for
Yep.
choosing to help out Glenn instead of your crazy, stupid, crazy captain, or
Yeah,
whatever he
you
was.
guys did great. I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up.
So you.
And you'll just see all of them smile, and just this smile that they can't keep back off their faces. Thank you. We had no idea he was that insane. I mean, dealing with forbidden magic like that.
So these are some of the dirtbags that were working with that Cedric guy, huh? I should cut them up right now.
He already tried. He already tried to.
You already.
Trying to get
And you'll
Cedric.
see the other mage come panting back. I ran into them partway as they were coming here. I don't think I really needed to go with that. And he'll just fall down onto the ground, still exhausted from losing a lot of blood earlier.
And Fumi will heal
I
him.
don't like it.
And Fumi will heal him.
I told you to keep an eye on that one.
And Fumi will
Well,
heal
I
him.
would have, but we ran ahead so fast, I wasn't able to. Here. And she'll just sit down with the mage and start doing some basic tending until someone else is free.
We need to do chickens
Sorry,
now,
yeah, we'll
so
continue
we're gonna
RPing
do
this
a
after.
pause here. This
Yeah.
is a
We'll take a quick pause. We'll do the rest of the RP later and then finish the section.
Great.
Sorry it went a bit longer.
I can still probably run One Piece.
No,
you
you can't.
cannot. He has an
I've
hour.
still got theater.
Oh, you do have theater today? I did not know that. Yeah, I can't run One Piece. I didn't know you had theater today. Okay,
Alright.
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
before you go,
Alright.
just as a check, I'll pause the recording.
Did a countdown?
No, I just unpaused it. No countdown.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Also, I guess
Hello.
Kanda will have quickly waved away all the ghosts before Jack showed up so that he wasn't out. 'cause he's
Khan's
definitely
just punching the ghosts.
Oh.
Kanda has decided to disappear after
That's
Jack
why.
showed up.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah, fair enough. And we can probably also delete all of the area of effects since all of them are definitely down by now. I'm imagining that the magic stone just ran out of juice.
Yeah. Well, just turned off on its own. Okay, so you guys have the magic stone. I believe the screen box either got destroyed, and Marcel still has the ring.
So
No, he gave the ring to Ashlyn.
so yeah, we stole. So Ashlyn has both the magic items we stole and the box. we just
Ashlyn, you're
blew
carrying several forbidden magic items? Oh my lord.
because we kept
Yeah,
giving them
okay.
to her. So
So everyone handed me the stuff that he stole. She's probably going to keep the remnants of the screen box. One of them was destroyed. So, but two of them still seem to work.
Oh, very good. I'll take care of those, I guess.
Are you sure you want to touch them?
I
They
have.
are forbidden magic items, for the record.
You'll see him hold up both his hands, and he's just got very thick leather gloves on. For the sake of like archers gloves almost.
oh man,
That
it's
should
almost
be
like
fine.
the dude with a bow.
Just don't let your magic touch them, okay? That's the bigger problem than your body touching them.
I don't need to use. I'm the one that needs to use my magic the least when it comes to getting around.
Okay, then fair enough. Make sure you keep them safe. Don't let anyone steal them.
I'll make sure the captain doesn't get his hands on them.
Hmm.
Hey, what have you got? Hey, what you got over there, John?
I mean, the
Uh,
captain's probably
nothing, sir.
fine. He destroyed them.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain Jack. What do we do with this? It doesn't just gonna hold on the seven arm.
No, the seven arm was.
The severed arm was Azalea's, and she took it with her.
Oh, she did. I didn't know.
Oh.
I thought it was still
Yeah,
attached.
she
to-
grabbed
she-
it
she
with her
grabbed
other
it on-
arm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she
Okay.
grabbed it on afterwards.
Actually, in that case,
What exactly are you talking about, Tess?
I would have known that. So in that case,
it's just another person's seven arm.
it's like, yeah, he's just holding up a seven arm.
Wait. Where did you find
It's
that?
Cedric's.
Yeah, he cut it off. No, he finished the job. He finished the job of the arm he
I
was
think he
burning
cut
off earlier while no one was looking.
So it's just a hand then.
Yeah. What do we do with this? And he's just holding up the severed remains of his hand. I guess.
You just hear a really loud scream from inside the trees.
Okay, let me have a look at that. He's gonna grab. He's gonna grab it, throw it on the ground, stomp it on it a couple times.
Yeah.
I think I saw it
well,
Twitch.
well,
Tesla
just-
stomps upon her a bit more.
You guys know the fucking the JoJo's meme?
Yeah, it's that.
Of the two guys stomping on the one.
So wait, is this Ashley take a drink and then join in on the stomping?
I imagine Artemis would.
That's what I meant. I meant Artemis, but I said Ashlyn.
Seems like fun.
You'll just hear more screaming from inside the trees. Yorin will open up a little peepee hole to have a look at Cedric.
Ah! You damn common scum! I have as I imagine. Yorin will probably cover the mouth.
Hmm.
Well, I doubt he's. Well, I doubt he's saying anything important.
He probably isn't. It's probably
Yeah.
probably just more, classes
Hello.
and stuff, which is really
So,
odd
what
because
happened?
half our squad is nobles. He just looks back at the squad, just like half our squad is nobles, so it doesn't really.
He can't stand the concept that any of your squad is commoners that aren't being horribly mistreated.
Either
Like,
that
in
or
his squad.
he sees you guys as like traitors or something.
Right. And 1 second, and then considering his mouth is covered, his eyes aren't. She's just gonna white blind to him again while he can't dodge. Yeah, eat shit, asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I'll deserve that.
So we'll bring up.
No.
Yeah.
And Yorin will just lean in. What horrible crimes did this man commit?
Oh boy, howdy! Let me tell you the list.
Actually, here's my note. 1 second, and then Fury will pull out of, will put on some glasses and pull out of her pocket. Here's my notarized list.
Yorin will just start reading. Chuckle. Start reading. Oh.
That one doesn't even help him at all. He was just being a dick.
I see. He's not just going to prison, he's going to be executed for these. And what's
You think he's gonna be executed for that? You think he's gonna be executed for that? Have a look at his.
I guess Fumi will just sort of
Yeah.
poke away some of the trees to point out to show the
the
giant
mage
horn on his
with
head.
Erdl will just put his hand up and go, also attempted murder. Ow.
I think they might get lost in between the actual
Yeah.
murders.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's a very long list with this guy.
Sorry, Ricky. You're gonna be at the bottom of the barrel.
No, there's other crimes that'd be below that. Like the attempted murder is probably below the murder, but there's a lot of the attempted murder. Like he's bad, like just really bad.
Yeah.
Like just it's almost cartoonishly evil how evil he is.
You'll see some of the other mages just raising their hands and saying something to Glyn. Glyn, it's a list of more charges, of more stuff they've seen him do. And
All right.
One of them just says one of them just leans in and says, "Yeah, and I heard that he pissed on. I heard that he pissed on a church at one point."
Yeah, I actually add another one to the list. He pissed on some church somewhere.
Oh, you son of a fuck!
Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. She just.
And to add to the list of attempted murder charges, and you'll just hear them start talking for the next 3 minutes without break.
You know the last episode of 100 Girlfriends, Liam?
Yes, that.
It's that.
It's that meme.
Fumi's just sat down and has started writing all of this out on the list.
Giovanni has to use the fucking observation magic to make sure she can keep
I believe she's just writing. I believe how she's writing so fast that Gio's having difficulty keeping track.
Yeah. Yep. Just slow down a little bit.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Be consistent with the information.
Oh yes, by the way, whatever your name was, and he'll just point the blade over to Seke. You tie up the rest of these purple locker guys.
They'll probably.
First the ones that are down and ones are up.
Most of them will probably come along willingly at the very least. So.
Yeah.
The
Still have
ones
to keep-
that you knocked out earlier in the combat, you might forget that there were a number of them.
There's like
beforehand
there's like
that you
8 of them.
fought.
I know. We four.
Yeah, I know, but they still have to be restrained, unfortunately. It's how the legal system works.
Don't worry,
So
Glenn.
Glenn's just gonna-
Don't worry, Glenn. As long as they come along willingly and they assist with the investigation, it's more than likely they'll get away with very. Sorry, not get away. They'll get off with very little.
Okay. Are you guys okay with that? Glenn's just gonna turn around to the three of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir,
As long as.
After he went into that hard form and tried to kill him, of course.
We're not gonna support that guy anymore. Anything you need help with the investigation will do.
Oh, thank you. I definitely appreciate it.
Now tie them up. Now tie them up before I cut you up. Cut you up, little man. And Seka will start running around and quickly trying to put bronze cuffs on all these guys. Right.
Oh, Cap and Jack. They said some things that might be important. Tesla doesn't know how important they are, but they might be.
If you're remembering them, they're probably useful.
They said that some Master Lick? Master Licks had something about wanting to see Tesla.
I have no idea who that is.
Neither does Tesla, so that's why Tesla confused.
And Jack
They
is
mentioned this licked fellow a pretty large number of times. It seems like he's their leader. It seems like this wasn't just the two of them. It's some kind of organization.
I guess a terrorist organization.
Yeah.
Either that or a cult.
So there's even
It
more of
sounded
those
more
guys.
like a cult.
So there's even more of those guys for me to cut up, is there?
Well,
That
there's,
should be
Suppose that would be
fun.
true.
there's at least one spatial mage, likely with the name of Voltos.
Yeah, there's at least 4 people in this organization that we can determine. Those 2 that we ended up encountering, this Voltos, a spatial mage that they called on, and this Master Licht.
Okay. Knowing these sorts of people, there's very likely to be more than just them. I guess I can tell some of the other magic knights. Maybe I can get your captain to actually fight me for it.
But wouldn't he just ask Tesla and Tesla would tell him because lying is bad?
You know what else is bad, Tesla?
No.
Getting cut up.
Maybe. But that would mean I get to fight you, and that's good.
Okay, you're not as easy
Yeah,
to
so
threaten
dumb.
as some of the other people.
Yeah, Jack's like, I can't argue with that logic. It's completely correct.
Yorn will just walk up to Tesla. You would have made it pretty far in the Green Praying Mantises. Shame you didn't pick us.
Tesla didn't really pay attention to what he was supposed to do, so Tesla just left because he was bored and there were birds.
Hey, you see that, Yorn? He literally stole our guy from us.
Technically, the Wizard King stole me.
Well, I can't cut up the Wizard King now, can I?
Not for lack of trying.
Just a clarification. Technically, the Wizard King stole me.
He just keeps not being there. Like I go to cut him and he's just not there anymore. It sucks. He's not even spatial mage.
Yeah, that's because it's a time magic.
The hell is time magic and why can't I cut it?
But if you can cut time, I would be severely impressed. But it sounds like kind of impossible. Although, considering a separate
Technically,
magic,
he
it
should be
wouldn't
able to.
Actually, that's very.
Technically, knowing Jack's
Although
magic type, he would be able to cut time.
Although considering a magic type, it wouldn't actually be impossible for you to cut time.
Exactly.
It's probably just something that's like really high level and hard to learn, so it'll take some time for you to learn when doing it specifically.
Hey,
Oh,
hold on a second. Rota's gonna step forward a little bit after.
Rota's
being
gonna
healed up.
peel himself out of the boxes.
How did you guys even make it here? We didn't even know where this deal was going until after after they got to the Maximus's house.
yeah. Did you follow our scent or something?
Not quite. I guess you could say a couple of little birdies told us.
Right.
At that point, who would it be? At that point, Geo. Geo and Artemis will both suddenly feel themselves getting incredibly soggy and damp as something splashes into the back of their head.
Gotta be kidding me. Seriously? Really?
Hey, you should see on the look in your faces, guys.
You got him! You got the bastard! Hey, big sis! And Levi will just give Artemis a big bear hug.
Whoa, hey, Levi. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing out now? It's like way past your curfew.
Something I've just thought about is Tesla's mouth is likely covered in someone else's blood.
He really really never changes, does he?
I suppose you could say never does.
Yeah, no wonder Jack likes. No wonder Jack thinks Tesla works. He's covered in someone else's blood.
That's peak Jack behavior.
Hermes is going to use the little floaty boots to fly over to Cedric. So that's the guy, huh?
Yep.
We've spent a decent while beating the ever-loving bejesus out of him, for me, watching her language. So he's learning his lesson slowly, eventually,
Yes.
and once he's executed by the state, he will have learned all of his lessons.
He will just continue screaming into the tree classist remarks about commoners.
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear it over the words of "I betrayed my kingdom and grew horns because I am an actual devil inside and out."
Ashlyn will take a few steps back.
Sorry.
Hermes is going to take a couple steps forward and then just, me and Levi have been thinking a lot about the sort of stuff that we wanted to do to you if we ever got the chance to. But I guess it's time to let these guys handle it. We still can't really do much on our own, right? But someday we're gonna be Magic Knights, and we're gonna make sure that no one like you ever gets into the common realm again. Also, he's gonna pull out a small little bag that seems to have been dyed brown, reach inside, and then just slap Cedric across the face. That one's gonna be from us, though. As he steps back, and you'll see that the side of Cedric's face is now just covered in what you can only assume to be some form of cow shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well deserved, I might say.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know what? Not even gonna call you out for that one, Hermes. That was a good idea. Wish I'd thought it first.
Either way, I think we should take this guy back to the royal capital and get him. What's the word I'm looking for? Arrested and everything
Executed.
else. Yeah.
Yep. Put on trial for all of the crimes he's committed.
At the very least, we can make everything a lot easier.
And
Indeed.
slicing someone like him up might be entertaining for now. But I imagine slicing up every little bit of reputation he's ever had is going to be more fun. As Jack is going to cut the base of the wooden trees that are holding him, and then just grab the stump that's still got him contained in it and hoist it over his shoulders. He's surprisingly strong for how skinny he is.
Are you going to enjoy that, Cedric? Are you going to enjoy having everything you ever tried to build up in your entire life torn down in a single day? I think that was damn you, you genius. That was it.
Wow. Accurate translation, huh?
Oh, please. Anything out of his mouth isn't worth actually listening to.
Yeah, that's a very true point, actually.
Cedric will continue to try and struggle against the restraints of the tree. His eyes will dart over to Jack. And his eyes will dart over to Jack and Jack's blade. Causing Jack to go, maybe I should just end it now.
Let's just
As he looks over it.
Yeah, just...
As he looks back over at Cedric.
Yoren will just stand by his side. But just think about it. We could get rid of a whole class of people like him.
Yeah, if he...
Stop those noble bastards from ruling over us with an iron fist.
I'd agree with that.
And
People like him
apparently,
shouldn't be
and
doing that.
she'll flick his horn, forbidden magic.
I would also agree with that. It would probably lead to a lot more investigations into the noble class to make sure this kind of thing wouldn't keep happening.
Yeah.
And Jack's gonna reach his blade up to the edge of the sickle to Cedric's temple and start tapping him slightly. As he looks in, we'll cut to another flashback. As Jack thinks back to a time long ago, About 7 years ago. Actually, probably closer to 8. No, 7. About 7 years ago. Do we have music?
Yes, music is currently playing.
Oh. Is it not playing for me? Is it just a volume thing? I think it was just a volume thing. Okay, there it is. About 7 years ago, in the treetops of the Green Praying Mantis' base, a slightly younger, but equally as deranged Captain Jack flies through the treetops, jumping from branch to branch, until eventually he slams into the ground of one of the wooden tree houses, cackling to himself all the while. Oh, what fun it is to go hunting every now and then. The bandits of this place are getting so weak these days. I almost wish the Diamond Kingdom would just invade us already. Then I could have something to actually slice up.
Welcome home, Captain. And you'll just see Erdl giving him away. Well,
Alex, your mic doesn't seem to be working.
sorry.
He had it up.
Welcome home, Captain.
You'll see Erdl waving,
Welcome, Captain.
and you'll see N beside her.
It's good to be back. Wait a second. He's going to stare down into the both of their eyes. I know when you guys are distracted by something. What's going on here?
Well, it's just we recently arrested this person from the common realm, but
Ah, good. Finally, something that might be a good chance to cut up.
I don't know if he would be. How do I put it?
What's the guy in for anyway?
Well, he he beat up a noble, and the purple orca assigned to protect that noble.
Then he'll be perfect at the end of my blades. Let's go. As Jack immediately starts
Go
rushing.
easy on him. He
as
seems to be a good kid.
As Jack rushes past the both of them, barreling straight towards an interrogation chamber, where he busts down the door.
You'll see a mushroom appear on Jack's shoulder, which will very enthusiastically go, "Take it easy on the kid."
Yeah, and it'll just use a tiny little finger blade to cut the mushroom off.
Ah! And the mushroom will fall to the ground.
As he looks inside the room, he sees a young boy with dusty silver hair, sitting cross-armed, staring out the window, a frustrated and bored look on his face. He notices immediately that the kid is very young, as in he can't even see a grimoire on him yet. Jack immediately sighs. Erdl, N. He told me he said this kid was a strong guy. He doesn't even have a grimoire yet.
We said he
Where you
beat up
get
a
my
purple
help?
orca, but he is still just a kid.
You got my hopes up for nothing. I should cut the two of you up for that.
Then who would look after the garden, Captain?
Okay. All right. The kid looks over at the captain, and just smirks. What? You guys need to just need to get a captain in for little old me. Come on. I'm not telling you anything anyway. All right, it's one of these bastards. Let's just get this over with. As Jack will go over and sit down at the table, pulling up a small document. All right, let's see. Monty is your name, eh? So, why are you in here, huh? Ah, no, I attacked a dickbag noble, and now I'm here. Okay, why did you attack the dickbag noble? Because I'm bad. Because I'm a bad guy who does bad things. What do you want from me? Okay. I'm looking for some kind of reason so that we can justify not having to keep you here. Yeah, well, what? Yeah, well, like I need to give a shit. I attacked the man because I'm an evil, wicked commoner. How's that work on your little card, huh? Okay, if you don't stop shit like that, I'm gonna have to just cut the information out of you. As he'll reach, Jack will immediately stand up and pull out the scythe, aiming it straight for Monty's neck. Monty, in response, looks down, and then just rolls his eyes. Yeah, of course. That's the sort of shit you always do, huh? That's just how all you nobles clean up your messes. Just get rid of the commoner. Whatever. At that, Jack stops. Wait. Noble? Ew. You know I'm a commoner too, right, kid? What? No, you're a Magic Knight captain. And yeah, they let commoners into the Magic Knights, but they never let them become captains. No, they definitely let me become a captain. I'm a captain, aren't I? Yeah, which means you're not a commoner. I am a commoner, you annoying little prick. Oh yeah? Prove it. How the hell do you prove that?
Alright, it's Jack, the rational one.
Okay, I basically had zero money at all growing up. Does that help you? Well, yeah, I had literally zero money growing up. Sounds like you had a little bit better than me. Oh, come on, you know it. Okay, fine. You know, I had to grow up in the woods and watch my dad get killed when I was just like 4 years old. Oh yeah, well you had a father. I grew up not even knowing who my parents were. I basically just spawned in the woods one day. Oh, so you don't even know if you are a commoner, or if you actually secretly come from some royal noble line bullshit.
Man, no wonder.
Okay, fuck you.
No wonder Artemis likes Tesla. He has the same fucking backstory.
As the two of them start to go on and on back and forth at each other, talking about trying to one up each other's commonerness and how poor they were growing up. At one point, Jax mentions, you know, when I was a kid, I had to drink river water out of a boot just to survive. Oh, look at Mr. Richie Rich over here. He was able to afford spare boots to throw into the river. I had to cut that off of a Magic Knight's foot, you asshole! Oh yeah, because you just got to cut. Oh yeah, and you got to cut up a bunch of Magic Knights and get still made captain. I punch a single Magic Knight because he was trying to piss on a bunch of the offerings from my Artemis's church, and you get to. At that, Monty stops, his face going beet red, as he just sits back down, crossing his arms and looking away. And Jack will just smirk. So that's it, huh? The guy probably got. Let me guess. The guy got some offerings from the local church, and he decided to try and throw them all away. And you got mad about that, so you beat him up, right? Wasn't just any church. It's her church. Sorry, need to scroll down. It wasn't just any church. It was her church. And she worked really hard on those damn little biscuits. All for him to chuck them on the ground and stomp on them and saying they were unfit for a freaking noble palate. I don't think I hurt him enough, the prick. With that, Jack's energy will start to cool down a little bit as well. He'll just sit back down in the chair. You know, I kind of get what you mean. If it was up to me, that guy would be on the chopping block instead of you. But them's the breaks, I guess. Wait, what? What, you throw a noble into the interrogation booth instead of me? Yeah, he's the one who actually deserves it. But you're a Magic Knight captain. The Magic Knights exist to protect the noble and royal classes. That's what you think? I guess it makes sense. The Magic Knights are supposed to exist to protect all the citizens in the kingdom, not just those in the upper class. Yeah, right. Don't think I've ever seen a Magic Knight take care of a commoner unless they were a commoner themselves. Even then, they were getting scolded for it. Yeah, well, it's all the royals and the nobles who have the money to be able to pay for the Magic Knight services when necessary. That's why I set up this squad in the first place. And he'll just gesture out to the base as a whole. Because I wanted to try and make some kind of difference in the common realm. Unfortunately, we also apparently need money or something. If only I could just cut up all those stupid nobles and their stupid gold coins. So you just go out and help commoners and stuff? You must be hated in the Magic Knights. Yeah, they all seem to think that I'm the worst of the Magic Knight captains. Monty stops, putting his hand to his chin for a couple seconds. Hey.
Black Bull still exists. Sinan isn't a captain yet.
Sinan is not a captain yet.
Black Bulls, however.
Well, one of the worst. Me and another guy are currently fighting for that spot. Hey, do you guys need money? You guys need money to do your jobs? You need money from the royals and the nobles and stuff to get everything working? Well, what if you didn't? The hell you mean? Unfortunately, we still gotta pay for things. Yeah, but I don't know, what if you just got the money some other way? That's, just as a silly little thought. What if there was what if I started a Magic Knight squad? Yeah, good luck with that, kid. And even if you did, you just need to get money. You just need to get money from the same places. No, I'm serious. What if, I don't know, I started up one and just took the money from those rich assholes. They're not paying me to do anything. I'm just getting their money from them, and then I might actually be able to help out the commoners. Maybe you could as well. Jack will stop for a moment, looking up directly into Monty's eyes. I'm still a Magic Knight captain, I still need to protect the citizens. If you were to try something like that, I'd have to stop you. Yeah? Well, I'm pretty sure I could take you on. I mean, you are one of the worst Magic Knight captains, aren't you? Okay, that's it, you little bitch! That's it, you little bitch! Death Scythe! As Jack will shoot a scythe forward directly into Monty. Directly towards Monty, causing him to freak out and start flinging himself backwards. His hands go up in the air, and the scythe just barely cuts over his head. It cuts over his head. Monty falls down onto the ground. Hey man, what the hell do you... Wait. As he looks down, and he sees that the handcuffs that he was tied up in were cut perfectly by that scythe. A smirk comes to his face, and he immediately punches the ground, causing a massive earthquake to ripple through the tree houses, cracking and splintering the wood around him. Suck it, Magic Knight! Suck it, you Magic Knight captain! I'm getting out of here! As he jumps out of the tree, a massive alert signal calling out through the entire thing, to the entire base. How no, you don't, you! As Jack starts following him, shooting scythe after scythe directly into his path.
Erdl will run up, creating a root wall, which very quickly seems to disappear in the flurry of slashes.
Captain!
They'll keep trying.
You get back here, you get back here, you little common crook.
And we'll try and shoot a towering mushroom, which very quickly also gets hit by a stray blast.
As Monty starts running through the trees, tumbling down in his lack of expertise, the slash is cutting all around him and just barely missing him by a hair each time. He eventually falls and lands on the ground, looking up into the tree line once more, as dozens of green praying mantises surround him, including the captain standing right there. You really think you could be able to get away with something like that, did you? No way. You're not getting out of here that easily, you little crook. As he just stands up, looking up into the tree line again. He just smirks. Oh no, I'm getting out of here. After all, it's almost Artemis's birthday, and I still haven't stolen her a present yet. He grins as he punches the ground one more time, causing another earthquake to start rumbling the ground. You know, I can tell you. Jack sees this happening as the dust starts to rise up around Monty. You're strong, aren't you? You're gonna be one hell of a fighter someday. If you do somehow manage to get out of here, you should come back and find me, and I can cut you up when you're nice and big. Monty just grins and laughs to himself as the dust starts to pile up more and more, obscuring everyone's vision. Yeah, sure. But I'm telling everyone I won this fight, okay? Oh, no, you don't! As Jack shoots one last scythe into the ground where Monty once was, seeming to kick up even more dust. Until eventually one more scythe parts the dust in the air, and Monty is gone from everyone's sight. Ah, damn it, he got away.
That's not gonna look so good. Sorry we couldn't do more, Captain.
I'm pretty sure. I think I might have accidentally cut up the arrest report while we were in the middle of that anyway, so no harm, no foul, I guess. As the captain will turn back towards the base and shout out, well now I'm starving. Someone better carve up a nice meal for me real quick. He'll just start walking away. A wide smile coming to his face. Obviously one that he's hiding from the rest of his squad. And we cut back to the present. As Jack stares at Cedric's face, the maniacal smile that you all know him for starts to fade. For the first time ever, you see his brow furrow as a look of genuine disgust comes to him. He removes the blade from Cedric's temple. You're not even worth cutting up. Take him away. Take him away, guys. I don't want to see this creature in my sight ever again. You killed someone. You killed something strong that day. The Jack will turn around and just gesture to Yoren and Bran and them to get him out of there.
They will head. Yorn keeping constant vigilance on the spell to make sure that he doesn't get out.
Jack will turn away from everybody and just let out a sigh as he starts shaking his head, keeping his face hidden. Wow. It's really over, huh? It's been 6 years since all of that. And I don't know. It almost feels a little anticlimactic.
Does it, Artemis? We all nearly died and a bunch of cult terrorists showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Well, one way or another, he's certainly going to be dead after all of this.
I hope this can bring you some peace at least.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure it will eventually. Fumi?
Yeah?
I'll be honest. When I first met you, I didn't have the best opinions of you. You are still royal after everything. But I get it now. Sorry for if I ever was a bit of a, And she'll just gesture over to she'll just gesture over to the disappearing Cedric.
It would be impressive if you'd ever be something like that.
Yeah, not as bad as it. Screw you. You know what I mean.
I do. What I mean is, Artemis, I think you're too kind to ever do something like that. So I never thought of you like that at all.
Certainly not too kind to think about it. But thank you for everything. I really wish Monty could have met you.
Wish I could have
He
met him
definitely
too.
wouldn't have. He would not have liked you, at least at first.
Oh, well, I would have loved to see if he actually beat my cousin in the fight or not.
I have no doubt that he managed to actually do it.
I'm just trying to work.
I mean, after all, he managed to take out the captain of the Green Praying Mantises as well.
Well, Leo said that he beat him, but it's hard to tell sometimes.
You'll hear Jack bristle at that comment, but he keeps to himself. Well, maybe one day after we're both gone, I can introduce you two in heaven.
You sure about that? They say it's pretty difficult for a rich person to get up there.
I say, I don't know. I think your camels are pretty small.
Desmond was very confused.
Haha, small camel. What camel?
Lumpy horse that drink. Lumpy horse.
Lumpy? Lump horse.
Lumpy horse that
Lump.
lives in sand place.
Lump horse. Sand place.
Oh, that's certainly a summarization.
Ashlyn, I'm really tired. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's. All right, everyone ready?
Oh my god, Hermes, go!
Shit. Long Hermes.
Long.
Real quick, Hermes is going to just run up to Familio and just wrap his arms around her. Thank you.
I was just holding true to a promise I made. But you're welcome.
And now I'm holding true to a promise I made to thank the person who would who'd fix all this.
Well, I didn't do it alone.
Made.
Every one of us here helped out. In different ways, but we all helped out in some way.
By the way, here. And Hermes is going to pull out a small little patch of cloth with a emblem in it, depicting a wolf in front of a mural-like structure. It looks very similar to a standard Magic Knight captain, Magic Knight emblem, squad emblem, but it's not one of any that you recognize. The group might not be around anymore, but I'm pretty sure I still have the authority to name a new member.
Thank you very much, Hermes, for the honor.
He'll quickly hand over the thing before rushing back behind Marcel.
Neat. Now what do we do?
Yeah.
Pezza didn't really think about what to do past beating up evil guy, so is now we go home and eat more ice cream?
Well,
That sounds like a plan. We still need to
Yeah.
heal up, and
Yeah, I think I might have...
looks like the Great Praying Mantises have taken over the role of taking them back to the royal capital. So
Yeah.
now we wait until we have to give testimony, I guess.
I should probably get back and start taking some of my medicine too.
Have you not been?
I thought that this might take a lot less time.
that is, well,
Well, Ashley, we're going back
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yay.
Then let's go.
Splorpy hole.
We all make our way back to the Bonzal Star base. Everyone can start dragging in their peoples.
Who am I missing? That would be Fumi.
Familiar.
We're each missing one member by the looks of it.
What we're missing is Noble Team.
Oh yeah, so we are. It was just the commoners got teleported back first.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way back inside the Bonzal Star base, you'll see the captain sitting on the other end of the room, his head buried in a mountain of what looks like paperwork and official files. He quickly looks up at the group of you. Look who's finally decided to make it back.
We were gone like 2 days. How was there this much?
A lot of stuff has been happening in the higher up positions, and I really haven't had the time.
Is this paperwork
Right.
I can
Would
help
any
with,
of them
or is this not?
Happen to be from a certain Purple Orca squad?
Surprisingly only minimal amounts. Wait, why are you saying that? What did the Purple Orcs do this time? Oh God.
So,
Oh,
remember that whole psychopathic level investigation that I was doing into the person that ruined Artemis's life? Well, I ruined his.
Mhm.
I think
Who
he ruined
was
his
the-
own after.
Who
all
was
this
the
stuff he did.
person?
Cedric Tybalt. Turns out he was using a bunch of food and magic items, used them so much that he gave himself weg, and then a bunch of magic cult terrorists showed up.
Yeah.
They tried
a
to
lot
kidnap
happened in-
Tesla.
Oh God. Each of those things individually is like 5 more years worth of paperwork. What?
They tried to kidnap
you're gonna have
Tesla
a
for
lot
their
of
master
paperwork.
lick.
Licked.
Lick? Huh. Okay, gonna need to ask you guys all about that, but before that, how'd things go?
Well,
How's the mission?
no one died. Barely,
Yeah,
but no one died.
Well, that's always a good thing.
The Purple Orcas singing like songbirds against their former third in command because he tried to stab one of them in the throat, but luckily he barely survived and I fixed up his throat.
Yeah, I kind of
Pretty
had
much
to
all of them rallied behind Glyn. That was awesome, by the way.
No, Glenn, genuinely, I'm very impressed. If there's anyone else here that I trust to lead this squad, it would be you. Since the captain and the vice captain literally never come out with us on missions, so I never expect them to lead us.
Well, I don't. Well, that's a great compliment, but you know, captains are great.
Captain.
Hey, I was with you guys when you got attacked by the Shining General.
Yes, when you were outside getting attacked by the Shining General, while we were inside dealing with his, subordinate children. So technically, we've only fought alongside you once in the last year.
It's been like 3 months. Calm down.
Yeah, but I don't remember a time before that when you were helping us out on a mission.
Okay, well that's just hurtful.
I mean, you're
I'm
busy.
sure there was
and
some.
there's-
I'm sure there was some time that I did.
Look, you're busy, and there's
I'm-
8 of us now. So yeah. Speaking of which, where's cousin Huracan?
He's still tied up. He's still tied up with the coal investigation.
Yeah, have fun with that. Yeah.
Ow.
So we'll go over.
Actually,
the
speaking of, Ashlyn, gonna need your help again.
Okay, got it.
Not yet. Not right now, though. You guys clearly need the rest, and I do not want you guys being all grumpy for morning classes.
Tesla used most of it. Tesla used most of his mana and made up a new move.
Huh. I bet it's.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
got
bet
poisoned
it's.
to death.
I bet it's been engraved into your grimoire. The new move, not you getting poisoned to death.
I would hope. I would really hope.
Tesla will never die of poison.
Lucky bastard.
Don't be foreshadowing something, please.
Yeah, I don't like he specified of poison. Yeah, no, see? And then he'll just open up his grimoire and just flip through it. See, this one right here. Plasma Magic Solar Shooter.
Oh.
Well, sorry, not Solar Shooter. Solar Flare.
Right. Oh, I wish I could read this. I wish I could read this language. I think if we start analyzing how the text is laid out and maybe some of these diagrams, we could be able to figure out a much more. And you just gonna hear him start rambling on and on about the.
By combining the two forces of fire and lightning together and towards the center, the user is able to create a large burst of solar energy, which will eliminate almost any opponent in front of it.
Yes, but I wonder what the actual text says.
That is what the actual text says.
Huh?
Man, wait. How did you figure that out? The language is so intricate.
You can read the grimoire language?
Kind of. I mean, Tesla had to learn to read something while he was in the big forest, and this was the only book he had, so he read that.
Okay, weirdly, that actually does make sense. Hey, Glenn, got a new research project for you.
Yeah, I'll happily take it on. Okay, show me your book. I want to do a comparison right now.
Hold on. Sanan's is gonna place a hand on his chest. Let's let all you guys go to sleep first. Research projects can start in the morning instead of the evening.
Right. Plus, I have a gut feeling we might be getting called to the Royal Capital for something soon. Since, if I'm right, isn't there a promotion thing coming up? And
yes, that actually.
And considering the last few weeks, I would imagine literally all of us are getting at least a promotion.
Well, I'm not sure if any of you are going to be able to be promoted for any of your actions done here, mostly just due to timing. But yes, I believe there was somewhere in that pile of paperwork a letter talking about your promotions.
Yeah, I'll deal with that later. I don't want to go through your pile of paperwork.
I'll handle it tonight. Like I said, you guys get some sleep.
Speaking of which, we do actually need a secretary, so I might have somebody you could hire for that.
Huh. I'll have to hear you out later. I'm sending you guys to bed, goddammit. Because I know you're going to stay up. If you don't, get forced into it. Don't make me use my link magic to push you there.
I know. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Well, I suppose we have to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So just boop everyone to their rooms then?
Yep.
One last tiny little scene before we end up.
Yep.
As Tesla and Artemis. We'll cut into Tesla and Artemis's room.
He still doesn't sleep on the bed, so...
You gonna be taking the floor again, wild child?
Is there a place I sleep that isn't the floor?
Yeah, just checking. As Artemis is going to go over to her dresser and open up a small compartment at the bottom. She looks into it and sighs before reaching in and taking out a long necklace with a ruby stone embedded into the end. She smiles to herself. You like it, wild child?
It's shiny.
You know, this is one of the last things that Monty ever stole from me.
Ooh.
And she'll place it around her neck, letting it hang down next to her heart. I wish the two of you could have met.
He sounded cool.
You know?
Although him not liking Fumi sounds like a thing that is less cool.
You'll learn pretty quick. Everyone has their little hang-ups.
Tesla doesn't.
I don't know. I don't think you seem to not like that Cedric guy very much.
Their reason.
I'm sure he's still watching over us from up top, you know?
Yeah, just like my ghost grandpa.
I don't think it's very much like your ghost grandpa.
On the roof, kinda just watching. Tesla can see him.
Yeah.
I think it's very much like your ghost grandpa.
It's like, just like my grandpa. Not like your grandpa. Your grandpa's still here.
Hey, Tez.
Mm-hmm.
Mind if I touch your hair real quick?
Sure.
Anonymous is going to start petting him on the head, specifically looking for little bumps.
That's a lot of fucking hair. Good luck.
That's fair. Welcome home. And that is where we will end the session for today.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'll stop the recording.